when he went down for that tackle.
Is that Brown or Grant? Player who is down?
You might be right, you know what? Because I'm seeing Nijan. I thought it was Nijan, but I'm seeing him on the far side.
Yeah.
So it could be Grant.
Yeah, more like Grant to play in a more advanced position.
Oh, and the stretcher is coming on. This looks serious again.
This is only exacerbate the old injury worries, injury problems. We have already seen Tikwani going off due to injury. And now Grant is down and he's going to be stretchered off. This is not a very good sign for Allwood. He started out so well, scoring a goal by Watley. They will find themselves having to change personnel and may just have to change tactics too.
Well, they do have Bonnell Hobson on the field, and in the past he has come on to replace Grant. So they may push him up into the 9 spot and bring on somebody like Taekwon Warner or Carmike Pemberton or Keon James. Let's look at the substitution card here.
Well, Taekwon Warner who could provide some defense and also he could do some work up front. Keon James, the defender, purely defender. So Taekwon Warner may be the best bet. I've already seen that Libert is on.
I'm not seeing Carmike Pemberton in the lineup. And so it's down to Kendrick Phillip. Jadel Isaac is also a defensive player. They could probably push him up as well. Or bring on the other defender, who is Keshawn Phillip, and give Cardell Joseph some forward responsibilities. He has options. So we're concerned about the injury of this other player. Yes, it is Grant.
Chances are they may have over-prepared for this match because it's a crucial match in the table.
Every match now.
Yeah, every match is a crucial
one. From 12 to 22.
The free kick being taken. Pick up by Howe spreads it out wide.
Maynard being harassed there by Brown. Goes back to help, finds Mr. Martin. Martin goes further wide, finds Hanley. Hanley trying to loop it to the left side for the overlapping Kilandre. Allwood Jets though, being able to break up the attack, then they give it back to Connery. Kilandre, Keynes, gets help from Hodge. Hodge goes long to the far side looking for Phipps. Phipps has gums with him. They're going to ensue in a battle. Phipps is turning. Phipps is trying to get between 2 men. He eventually does, but a third one comes to help, a fourth one. 4 defenders preventing Phipps from turning, clearing it. But as far as Martin, they're down to 10 men now, so everybody is back. Shot comes on goal from Hodge. Grant jogs back on tentatively.
That was very poor decision there by Hodge. Hodge should have been looking to keep the move alive instead of trying a shot from that speculative shot and no conviction in the shot at all, and just wasted the opportunity and taking the pressure off Allwood. Really should have been looking to keep the play alive and maintain the pressure and Allwood Jets. But a wild push. He wasn't in body shape, wasn't even in position to make the shot. You can see he didn't even clear his feet all. You can see the effort he made to get the ball from under his feet to get the shot off. It was a poor decision. And here comes Shane by Connery, and they look for the equalizer.
Allwood is having none of that. They rob them of the ball, take control. Bonnier to Fraser, long ball to your number 9, Grant. Grant goes to the left side, finds help. And Brown trying to get between two men. Cannot. Howe is sandwiched. The sandwich will have lettuce from Montreal Farms. Maynard. Clearance from McCardell. Hanley. Ball back and forth at the moment. Not yet settled. Finally settled by Bonnier, who has a little bit of room. Then he goes to the channel. Hanley comes and picks it off. Maynard. Goes back to Martin. Martin. Long ball forward. Trying to pick out Keynes. Keynes. Phipps upended by the defense of Allwood Jets. They go forward. Trying to find Brown. Brown is knocked to the ground. The referee's not impressed. Here comes across. Clearance. Hodge. Playing for safety. Going back to Calandre. Calandre chips it forward. Finds Lewis. Lewis goes back to Keynes. Keynes has a shot on goal, but Keynes has an easy ball.
It's kind of seemed not to be showing calmness, not to be keeping their composure and keeping their calmness. Look too hurried, look too rushed. Kind of need to show more calmness up front.
Well, yes, and those last two attacks, one in which the guy struck the ball from distance, I think it was Hodge, where you rightly described, he was not in position, his body shape, the distance of the ball, there's nothing going for him, but yet he tried. And just now, again, they tried from distance, but Keynes is up to it. But here they come again. Connery, ball robbed by Jets. Grant is miscommunicating with somebody. I don't think he's okay. He goes down. Looks kind of comical, but it looks as if they'll be forced into another injury change.
Well, folks, he said it was some miscommunication, but you see...
He wanted the ball. He definitely wanted the ball to feet, and the guy knocked it into space, and Connery picked it off.
Yes.
And rather than curse or argue, he just simply went to the ground.
I see how he went on in slow motion. So yes, it's more injury worries for Allwood. This is not looking good for Allwood. This would be another excruciating wait for Allwood, and now the indication that he's going to be sub.
Yep. Substitution comes in now. Jadel Isaac is the one who is coming on to replace him.
So just going to say there's another excruciating wait as they assess the severity of the injury.
Two substitutions.
It is now clear. It is now clear that he's off now. Bad news for Allwood. They would have prepared for this game because this is a crucial one. This is the one that could give them some momentum as they seek to get a final top six finish. But they've been rocked back a bit. They're still in the lead, which is good. They're an early lead.
Good news and bad news.
Good news and very bad news, yes. Goal being scored by the defender Watley, Philson Watley, in the 9th minute.
That's about 30 minutes ago.
Yes. Connery's been getting into good areas of the pitch, getting into good shooting areas, but they're not showing the kind of composure that we expect from an experienced team. So here comes Jardel now.
It's strange, they put him right on top. I thought they would exchange him with Wardell Hobson. Maybe he's that versatile player. Brown. Tackle coming in. Looks like from Hanley. A bad tackle too.
Yes. I think it's Hapson's time back. He's more experienced and he's the most experienced player out there. And I think they're playing from a more defensive platform. Looking to preserve the 1-0 lead. At the same time looking to go forward.
Especially now with 6 minutes plus extra time before half time. They wouldn't want Connery to get back in the game at this time in particular. But now they are forward with a set piece. Quan Brown is there. Quan Brown takes. Oh, Bully is forced to go up on the feet to save it. They're not yet out of the road. Shot coming. Bully saves again. Bully is bullying his way out there. Clifford Bully Samuel. 2 saves in quick succession.
Oh, that was a very good shot. And you could see he was going for the top corner. But Bully read it well. They came across, but he just couldn't hold on to it. And the player there, Al, had he cleared his feet a bit earlier, he could have got the shot off. But you could see it took some time before he could clear his feet. The ball was under his feet, and by the time he cleared his feet, the shot. Here comes the one, but that one goes again wayward. So good chance there for Allwood to go into the dressing room with a 2-goal cushion. But opportunity missed there. A big miss, a big missed opportunity.
You have to debate that one, whether it's a missed opportunity or a good save.
Well, the follow-up, Al, he didn't got the follow-up.
Also a good save because the ball was under the guy's feet and Bully narrowed his goal, came at him and made himself big. By the time he struck the ball, Bully was able to deflect it into touch.
Yeah, good double save. But a good chance, very good chance for Allwood to have gotten their 2-goal cushion going into the dressing room. That would have settled their nerves a bit, but with a 1-0 lead still. But here comes there, and here they are now. Martin goes back, and good communication between Martin and Bully. Bully then rolls it out to Martin, and Martin plays it upfield.
Here is Lewis trying to release the man on the far side, overlapping Maynard. Maynard gets the cross. It's a poor one. And he goes to the ground as if he's injured too in the process. Yes. That's embarrassment pain.
That was such a very good play, turning defense into offense. And that was almost a few seconds getting up to the field, but then that final ball again, not showing composure. At all time in the world, take your time, get the ball across. It was poor one. The final ball was a poor one. Good counter-attack, he had pace in it, good penetration.
Goal kick, taken over by Connery. Hanley trying to go to the wide side, picked off by Janaya Gomes. Comes to Brown. Brown walking the man down the left side. Turns back, loses out. Hanley loses out. Hobson. Oh, good deep change of ball down to Kaelan Liebert. Kaelan trying to work the man, then he gets it, slides into Jardel. Jardel can't find his feet. Knocking the ball away accidentally.
Kaelan, not a good player, Liebert. Kaelan Liebert. Not a good player, but he's lost his confidence for a while. And used to be a first team player, a first choice player, but now he's relegated to the bench. And he just needs to gain some confidence.
Why?
Back his confidence.
Boy, 1 goal tonight will do so much for him.
Exactly. One goal away from gaining his confidence. And yeah, good big match like this, but good attempt there by Wazim to check the needle there. I'm looking to link up there.
He had a big goal in the first round, a goal against Village.
Yes, very much so. And then in this game against South Stars, where Allwood gave them 12-0, he's the only player who didn't score. He had many attempts at easy chances, he didn't score, and that dent his confidence big time.
And then he went down to miss a couple others, and that was it for him.
Yeah, that was it for him, big time. Here is Connery, as we just in the last minute of the first 45, can they get the equalizer?
Maynard, heads go up, Possible shot on goal. The equalizer. Keynes it is.
Oh, that is exactly what kind
That ball fell favorably
Yes.
for Keynes and he drilled it, made no mistake.
The ball fell so nicely for Keynes, and Keynes with a left-footed shot didn't strike it as well as he would have liked, but he pulled it across and into the bottom corner, giving Conway the equalizer just in the most opportune time, Al. Just as before we go into stoppage time, 4 minutes of stoppage time, Conway, that would give them a big lift going into the dressing room, getting the equalizer and the stroke of the first 45 minutes. So 1-1, and we have 4 minutes of stoppage time to play.
But here come Jets again, as they just confirm. Bonnell trying to take on the man. No, can't get past Martin. Only as far as Bonnier. Bonnier goes to the far side trying to find Kaelan. Kaelan goes deep. Ball goes into touch, throwing to Connery. Kaelan couldn't handle it. Connery trying to build from behind. They're being pressured. One by Olo Jets. Shot on goal from some distance out. Clifford Samuel is monitoring it.
Yes, some good distance. He had curve on it, unfortunately not deep at all, and it went high up over the crossbar, giving Connery a goal kick. 1-1. Let's say now we are into halfway into stoppage time. It's over with the ball now in the center circle.
A little wrestling match inside there. The tackle comes in, he misses. Oh, and now he goes for the card. I think it was just a mistimed tackle. I don't think he had much venom in it.
Mistimed
But
tackle.
first yellow card indeed. 1 yellow card to all our Jets. Oh, playing short. Maynard takes the chip. Heads go up. Clearance from Mr. Watley. Ball comes right back. Lewis fights for it. Watley shrugs him off. Eventually the pass reaches to Kaelan. Kaelan trying to walk the man down the flank. Comes back, gets a cross in. Oh, and there's a head coming from Connery. But good football from Kaelan that time.
Very good football indeed. Hitting the byline and then getting the ball up, pulling the ball back across the face of the goal. Here comes Hanley.
Finding Phipps. Phipps turning the man, going to the far side. This could be dangerous. Poor control by Keynes. The goal scorer, but he recovers. Keynes tries for how? Lewis can recover. No, Kaelan gets there first. Brown. Jardel Isaac. Weaving his way. Trying to go down to Kaelan Leibert, who can't give chase. The Connery defense collapses on it. Bully takes over.
Oh, what a chance for Connery to go into the dressing room. 2-1 up. Again, Connery showing very poor composure up front. As Keynes had a chance, but he
Kaelan.
Connery. Kaelan.
Oh no! What an awful cross.
And all the time in the world, all the time in all this space to wrap his foot around that one and get it across the face of the goal.
Yep.
And look what he did.
Across the 6-yard box is the recommended place, where the strikers can rush onto it, or on the far post, the keeper there on the near post shielded.
But just about 2 minutes ago, he did exactly the same thing. He went towards the byline and hooked the ball back across. But this time, that was a poor one.
But here is Connery winning the ball in midfield. Keynes gets it. Keynes lines up Phipps. Phipps comes trying to come over the corner. Tackled away. He gets it back. He fakes. One fake too much. Picked off by Olo Jets. Whistle goes for the halftime. Well, it's level pegging here. 1 to Connery, 1 to Olo Jets. Halftime. We go down to master control and they will come back with you with more action from Warner Park.
Coming up is the Premier League Live halftime show. It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go. Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigger business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
This is the Premier League Live halftime show. Coming up is the Premier League Live halftime show. It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go. Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
This is the Premier League Live Halftime Show.
Good night, football fans. We are here at the halftime show. My name is Virgil Hodge, and I'm here with Mr. Watts. We just witnessed the first half of Old Road versus Connery, and right now it's 0-0. I mean, it's a very exciting game, Mr. Watts, as you can tell. Connery scored that goal in the 44th minute, almost 45th minute, and after we thought they would have probably coming up with going in the second half with 0, they say, hey, not tonight. But let's talk about those injuries on road. Mr. Williams, Mr. Grant, and now a third one, Mr. Fraser, after that game was blew off. Tell us about the injuries. How would that impact Old Road coming into the second half, Mr. Watts? What do you think?
Yes, that's a very good question, because it seriously impact the game tonight, and who knows for the rest of the season, because it's a very crucial game. This is the time now we're looking. The finishing line is looming on the horizon right now. So most of the teams, nobody wants to drop any points right now. So maybe that's the reason why they may have over-prepared for the match, you know. It's an important match, and maybe they over-prepared. So you have two players going down, the most important player, the most impactful and most influential player, Tiquani Williams. He went down first with a injury, and you see he was clutching his hamstring.
Wow.
I mean, you're an athlete, and you know.
Definitely.
Hamstring?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
We did say at the beginning, when he went out the field for the first time, we said that's it for him for the rest of the night.
Definitely.
But we were surprised to see him come back on, and soon after, maybe a minute or so, he went back off. So, yeah, those are very serious injuries. Grant went off too, and now you said Fraser. So they could have three main players for them going off in the first half, and they already conceded the equalizer. So Connery getting the equalizer at a very crucial time.
Yes.
Just before halftime, Connery got the equalizer through Sylvester Keynes. So a good equalizer. Connery could have gone ahead too, but a miss by Sylvester again, and even Orwell had another very good chance. So very exciting first half. I just say impacted a lot by injuries. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But this is a very important game, not just for the game itself, but for the whole for the rest of the season. Could be very important.
Yes, definitely. I'm glad you said that, because Connery is in front of Old Road right now.
Yes, right now.
By 2 points.
Yes.
I think they have 20 or 8. They're 18. So Old Road is definitely looking forward to winning this game so they could go ahead of Connery. And so what you think gonna happen in the second half?
Because they had a very good start, and they really should have held on to the 1-0 lead, but they conceded. But they had a very good start. They scored in the 9th minute. So now they have to come out now in the second half, because Connery have the momentum right now. Connery scored the equalizer very late in the first half. So Connery has the momentum right now. So right now in the dressing room, Connery dressing room will be the happiest of the two. And Connery now will be looking to come out and pour on the pressure on them, especially considering the fact that they may have to play. We don't know about the third player, but possibly they would have to play without 3 players who they would have started with.
Well, Old Road, as you said, Mr. Williams, one of the great players for Old Road. Who you think would step up to that plate right now? Into Kwani's place? Who you think can actually step up to his
Well,
plate
we see Jardel Isaac came on and he went straight up front. So maybe Jardel, surprised, because Jardel more normally play in the midfield, but Jardel went up top, so we don't know if he'll be able to provide that kind of. I mean, nobody could replace Tiquani Williams.
Yeah.
He's just a special player, a very unique player. Nobody could replace him. But then you have Tiquan Warner. He's also a very good midfielder, and he could provide some support up front. So they have some players, but as I said, nobody could replace Tiquani. So the second half is going to be very interesting. I think Connery, as I said, is going to look to pour on the pressure, especially considering the fact that they're missing 3 players. And Connery have the fire and power to create more problems.
Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. So definitely, I know Connery right now within the locker room, and they are pumped up because
They're pumped up, very pumped up,
scoring
especially.
last couple of seconds
Yeah.
of the second half, going into the second half, I might say. And I know that they are really pumped right now. I see Coach Al down there, getting on after he realized that goal was scored, and someone in the crowd was like, "Hey, y'all should have done that long time."
Yeah.
But All Road, they're playing really good, and I think that Connery should watch the creep up, and we just have to wait and see what happens in this second half.
Yeah.
So, well, guys, I think that's it. We are going to get ready for the second half against Orrod and Connery, and we'll be back after the game. I'm Virgil Hodge reporting.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch our news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers, and advertising is free right now. You heard me right, free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
Yes, welcome back to the second half. We have just witnessed the first 45 minutes, and now we're going to see the second 45 minutes with the game deadlocked at 1-1. Canterbury scoring the equalizer just in the dying moments of the first half. And Allward, they have been forced to make these 3 changes now. Al, we just see another change being made with player Fraser. He was left on the field. But here comes Canterbury now looking for the go-ahead, Al, but cleared there eventually by Allward. So 3 players being forced to come off the field.
Yes, I think it's number 17 that went out. That's Brown.
Oh, I was told it was
No,
number 5. That's Fraser. That's
Fraser is still out there, man. He's on the ball now.
still
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Dangerous ball to Keynes. Just able to manage, just able to clear his lines. And looking forward.
But that would interfere with Allward. Psychologically, you're going to play on their mind, having their three starters being forced to come off the field.
And the one who's on now, the one who's on now who came on, his name is not listed here, but I think it's Mike Pemberton,
yes,
number 20.
Number 20, yes.
Young, inexperienced, but very enterprising player is Mike. It looks as if he's favouring his left foot as well, though. Oh, this is Drew, Zayan Drew. And Zayan Drew is playing in the number 20, that's what we... But isn't Zayan Drew a keeper? Normally. Here he comes, good let off. To the far side. Trying to find Brown on the inside. Canterbury says no. Brown eventually gets the ricochet. He goes across the box. Finds the same player, Drew. Foul on Canterbury. Card on Canterbury. Maynard will get the card.
Yes, that was a crunching tackle there by Maynard. Using too much force there. The referee went into his pocket and he just sauntered away from the referee. The referee still was able to issue his card. So that's Maynard. Which one that is? Which Maynard? That's Kilange? Kiange picking up that one. That's Kiange number 91 picking up that card. Yes, just here the confirmation over the public address system.
Oh, trying something from the practice ground just didn't work. The wall did its work. And now Brown, one who messed up the set piece, is fouling. Canterbury takes it quickly. They go forward, they find Hanley, Trevor. Hanley to Phipps. Phipps is taking on 2-3 men. They clear the ball from him. Only as far as Tristan. Tristan heads to Lewis. Drew picks his pocket. Finds Bernier. Bernier is under pressure. Loses out to Canterbury. Canterbury go all the way back. Again, it seems the player is down.
Another Allward player?
Another Allward player. I'm seeing white socks, not seeing a number, but white socks means Allward. Canterbury has green socks.
Yes. Well, maybe we could get something from insight from you.
They're falling like flies.
A game important like this, maybe they would have over-trained, over-prepared for this game?
Maybe under. No. Seriously, with hamstring injuries, you need to stretch properly.
Okay.
And so the stretching is what was the problem. And then with Mr. Grant, again, he overstretched on that play and probably tweaked his groin. So that one couldn't have been helped. No matter what you do it in terms of training, you can't help if you slip and hurt your groin, but the hamstring for sure needed to stretch properly. And we don't know what happened to Mr. Nijan Brown.
Yeah, that injury occurred. Well, then maybe it was occurred during the play, but he actually stayed on the field during halftime.
I was treated there at halftime.
Good. And now we're having a fourth player down for a while now. So all had really been beset by injury problems, injury worries. And Zion Joe, I just saw correctly picked up. Joe is normally down as a goalkeeper.
And normally Carmike Pemberton wears the number 20 jersey. So they probably pulled that one out of the bag in order to get Joe onto the field.
So it's an indication that the squad is depleted.
Yes.
Serious problems for all. This is a very crucial match, as we said. This has implications for the race towards Super 6. Both teams looking to get this very important 3 points. It's deadlock at 1-1. Good flick there. Now the ball plays over the touchline.
They're kind of trying to probe down the right flank. They're getting numbers on the right flank. The left side looks a bit scant. And a change ball will be interesting here to find a one-on-one situation on the far side.
Just the cheap players that were forced to
and it looks as if a vehicle will be taking somebody to the hospital. Normally, you don't allow vehicles on the field except in the case of the extreme emergency. Delroy is displaying traffic police. You probably cannot get the ambulance, and someone has volunteered their car and their and so action is down at the Old Road bench, Old Road Jets bench. A makeshift ambulance came in and is just about leaving. He'll probably have to put on his flashers now and blow his horn in order to get the player quickly to the hospital. Meanwhile, Connery is going downfield, finding Trevor. Trevor giving it away, Trevor Hanley. Joe comes in now. Shielded well by Mr. Tristan. He gets the throw. Possession, dispossession. Then Connery settles it. Trevor Hanley knocks it down the left side. Iquan Fraser is there. Gets help from Watley. Shot comes on goal. Keynes can't do anything about it, but ball just going over the crossbar. Still 1-1, just about 10 minutes gone in the second half. And Old Road Jets in a worrisome position, losing players through injury. And going deep, having to go deep into their resources. Jets use the man Zion Drew. Zion Drew is now their second goalkeeper, but he's now playing on top as a striker. We'll verify that for you because normally Mike Pemberton is in that jersey. But he's not built like Mike Pemberton. Mike Pemberton should be a bit shorter and stockier. They're confirming the identity of that man at the moment. Burnell Hobson trying to get through. Hanley takes over, robs him of the ball, but only as far as Cardell. Cardell trying to find Nikwan. Nikwan picks onto it, frees Kaelan. Kaelan gets there, tries a cross, but Sean Martin is getting involved. He clears it up to Keynes. Keynes battling with it, battling for it, trying to go down the sideline. Watley. Bernier gives it up, coughs it up to Connery. Connery, 1-2 pass, then a release pass, picked off by Old Road Jets. Fraser. Comes. Slides it forward. Finds Jadel. Jadel has some problem, but gets away from one, gets away from two, but can't get away from Howe. Now they try to free the man on the far side, Kaelan. Kaelan has layboard. Kaelan is tripped just outside the box. And a card to Maynard. I think it's Keandre. Now the Twins have had yellow cards. Referee has to make sure that he got them correct. Luckily they are numbers. We did do some fact checking as to the players, the condition of the players. I'll let what's coming and tell us exactly what's going on. What's happening with the injuries to these players?
Yes, Grant is the one who has to be shuffled to the hospital. And we have 20, but here comes the free kick.
Into the wall.
Number 20 is normally number for Pemberton Patrol, as you correctly said, number 20, but Pemberton is not available. Pemberton is not even on the bench. So Ju, who is normally in the goal, he now has to be on the field. So they really have some deep problems. The bench is a bit depleted. They have to go deep into the squad now. So problems for Old Road Jets, and they seem to be a little bit of trouble here as they consider the equalizer only late in the second half, and now Connery looking to pile on the pressure. So it's 1-1 as we get closer to the hour mark.
Phipps trying to work Gums, work him over. Gums is standing strong, knocking with the ball. Connery, they go back to Martin. Martin goes long, searching for Phipps. Not at home. Isaac trying to get involved. Cannot go forward, knocks the ball into touch. Here is Connery. In control, Hanley. Splitting them two men. Going forward. Maynard trying for the inside left channel. Met by the Old Road Jets defense and knocked out by the Old Road Jets defense. Connery will have a big draw. Torn up. Number white shirts converge on the ball. Now they get long. Trying to find centre forward man. That's Drew. He's not there. Picked off well by Connery. Up to Lewis. Lewis trying to find Phipps. Phipps will get around the man. No, he recovers and gets help. But Phipps is still battling away. On a wrestling match from both players. One Old Road Jets. Then he goes to the ground. Maynard, who's on a yellow card.
Yes, he's lucky there. You have to be careful, that's a deliberate foul.
Then he should call it back. Yes, he does. First foul was called back. Player goes down, rising in pain. Let's hope that this is not the fourth injury.
Yes, he goes down, stays down, and you can see he's in great pain. And now he's getting some medical attention, but they've been rocked already by injury problems with their main player, their talisman, the inspirational player. That's Tiquani Williams. He was the first one to be forced to go off the field due to injury. And then we have Grant, who we're just being told who had to go to the hospital. And then you had Nisham Brown. So 3 offensive players, Al. 3 players who they can depend on to get goals from. They had to go off. Forced to injury, and now we have another player down. And so they've really been rocked by problems. And they don't have Pemberton, that's Carmike Pemberton. He's not here. And so a player who normally in the team as a goalkeeper, he's been forced to play outfield. So they really have some serious problem. And I think the Canary team and Canary coaching staff would be looking to exploit this situation and try to put some pressure on the team. And now we're seeing Randy Byron poised on the line to come on. As Randy Byron now coming on, and I think Hodge is coming out. Yeah, 4 Kenway Hodge is out.
They made a last minute change and now they switch it back. Because Hodge was listed as a substitute. And Randy was listed as a starter. And they've taken out one of the yellow card main ads. Kilandre is still there.
Can you be going all out now to get that full 3 points?
Well, they probably would have recognized that Olo Jets is really hurting.
Yes.
No pun intended.
If you have to have a goalkeeper in you playing, you mean that you're really hurting. And your squad is depleted. So you can do all the preparation, Al, but you still need some luck. How much you used to depend on luck as a coach?
Oh boy.
Yes, you need a little luck in football. The footballing gods, help for the footballing gods to look down on you. Because you could make all the preparation and things can go wrong, especially with injuries.
Some people say, keep the skill, give me the luck.
Yes, you got to get the bounce of the ball, and Sylvester get a good break, ball breaking nicely for him in the first half. But here comes Hanley. Playing that one forward, it's Canary. Still searching for that go-ahead goal. And we are in the 64th minute now. Canary would be fancying themselves of getting full points from this game, but Brown did have different ideas. Brown showing some skills there and playing the ball over the top. And this could be dangerous. Ali could be.
Keelan gets away. Joe. Couldn't find Joe, but he got around the man, got around his marker neatly. And put the ball across, but unfortunately there was just one man in the box, and that was Joe. Don't know much of his attacking prowess, but he was the one in the box. And here they come again. Olo Jets, they're certainly searching for that winner, that go-ahead goal. Brown, Liebert, Watley. Trying to get Liebert going forward. Liebert not reading that play. Bully down the left side, trying to find Nikwan Phipps. It's not there. Can't get there. little ground battle as the teams from the second game going up to the mound to warm. We see the battle of the red and whites. Newtown and Village. They've been arguing for years who should wear the red. I always suggested they play a match for it.
And arguing for years who should be the champion. They're the two most successful team in football here in St. Kitts Nevis.
Well, that has been settled quite a while. Newtown is the most successful team, in particular overall.
Yes, overall. But the title would have been exchanging from one team to the next
Yes.
for a while.
Yes. Usually after Newtown, Village comes in. And then you had some party poopers like Spurs and Keon and St. Paul's and Connery who broke up that little.
The Keon, especially in the earlier days, then St. Paul's took over. Keon used to be a team who used to compete when the only country team who used to compete well with the other teams, the Bastia teams. Then came a team called St. Paul's. I said they're a different nation to St. Kitts. Something about them, Al, they show that kind of aggression and confidence, and they're doing quite well. I think it's their 5th championship. They have five top flight titles now, and looking for the 6th this season. And it's interesting that anytime you change the name of the cup, they seem to win. They win the first Premier League.
Yeah.
They win the first Super Cup, and there was another thing we introduced.
Super 6 now.
Yeah, Super 6, but before that, there was something else we had.
When there were 12 teams or something like that, yes.
And they won it. So they're doing quite well. I said we're looking for the 6th championship, but
Great into passing. So unfortunately ends up with Joe. Joe can't handle it, that pass. Picked off by Connery. Now they come forward. Randy getting away from 1. Cannot get away from 2. Ball knocked onto Randy, throwing to Allwood. Drew again. Coughing it up. Long ball forward. Kane's going to the ground. Nikwan going to the ground. There's no whistle. Now the whistle goes. The referee is going to investigate the injury. As far as he was concerned, there was no foul involved. The player had to come off. Keynes had to come out of this box.
Good. It was a 50-50 ball, Al. And there was a coming together of the two players. I don't think there was anything illegal in it. Two players may have picked up injuries, but it doesn't appear that there was anything illegal. You could see Kadim arguing, demonstrating with the referee. Maybe unless he committed play outside the box. Well, we don't know, but two players are down.
It looked like it's out the box. The incident occurred outside the box. Well, Keynes and Phipps collided. Phipps, the first one to get up. Keynes is still down.
So it's very bad luck, very bad luck for Allwood Jets. I've been coming to this game with all hopes, with the ambition of getting full 3 points and having lost their talisman. And losing 2 more players after that due to injuries. And now they're fighting for their lives to save this game. And 1 point from this game, and we're looking for all points, for 3 points from this game.
Well, I haven't seen anybody settling for the 1 point yet. Both teams are still proving going forward in attacking mode.
Yeah, I will agree with you. But Allwood don't think.
They don't have much of a bench to show
Yes.
any defensive posture.
Yeah.
But lucky look like Keynes is up.
Carnegie is going to have much more much more resources at their disposal to try to get the 3 points. So just have to dig very deep. Still have Bonia out there to provide some leadership, get the players together. But yes, just remind you that coming up will be the Bastia Derby, and the biggest derby in St. Kitts Nevis. That's Village versus Newtown. This is the most anticipated, usually is the most anticipated fixture with these two Bastia teams, but here is Canary being forced now to defend. The ball is played back to goalkeeper Samuels, who now plays the ball upfield.
There's a midfield battle for it. Connery won, lost, won it back. Now they're going forward. Hanley trying to loop it over for Phipps. Now another injury scare for Connery this time. Phipps is holding on to his back.
These injuries would have very serious, especially the Allwood injuries, they have very serious implications for the rest of the season. 3 major players for Allwood. And Tikwani for sure. Tikwani may not be able to play the next game. They would not want to chance that hamstring injury. So Allwood will be
Simon at halftime, I strapped on it, taped around the leg.
And then, as we indicated to you, Grant T had to go to the hospital. So that will be much more serious than we originally thought.
And he was the one stretching it off.
Yes. Well, yes, he's the one who went down in the center of the circle, just
in the D, yeah.
slowly in slow motion went down. Yes. And then Tikwani were indicated when Tikwani got the injury the first time, we did say that it don't look as though he's going to continue to play. He came back on and he didn't even last a minute.
No, he just eased back off.
He's back off, yes. Because we know hamstring injuries are not to play with. He's young and, want to play the game, but you got to respect those kind of injuries.
Yep, so it seems if somebody insisted that he come off. Nick Phipps is still down, getting attention. Players are all in position. It's just a small meeting in the center circle. Keynes and about 4 or 5 old players having a meeting. Waiting to say what?
That's for our judge, you mean?
Yeah. Brown, the captain, went over to his bench to get some information. Now he's coming back on, but I'm not seeing him communicating with anybody unless he's just shouting it out loud. Whatever the instructions were.
And Canary have planted a mole inside the camp.
Yes, Keynes.
Keynes eavesdropping and the Allwood Jets conversation. Play easily started. These two teams battling it out now, looking for 3 very important points. To see Allwood Jets still looking to get full points.
An attempted cross, blocked down in its early stages. Ball goes into touch for a corner. In fact, no, I think he went for a throw-in. Throw comes in now. Watley with the cross. Drew getting up. Sorry, Hobson getting up over Hanley, but couldn't get any purchase on it. Ball goes into touch for a goal kick. Samuel will take over. Goes out to Randy, who tries to flick on. Howe picks up the loose ball. Hanley takes over. Hanley trying a long diagonal ball, looking for a follow-up from Randy. Randy not there. Quickly out is Keynes. 2 men. Pickpocket. Shot comes across. Bernier picks it off. When they go long. Find Joe. Drew sends the man Brown forward. It looks like he's offside. Yes, he's offside. Free kick now taken from the offside. Canary looking to go long. On the ground. Phipps goes back up. He goes across the box. Tries. Ball comes back to him again. Again, he tries to go to the left side this time. Here's Connery looking for the shot at the top of the box. Shot ball blocked down. Lewis goes to the far side, finds Randy. Randy puts it in the business area. Chest down, a claim for handball. I didn't see it. Gums didn't see it. Keynes takes over. Out to Watley. Watley. Trying to find Joe. Bernier. Connery. Intercepts with Lewis. Lewis, Martin. 4 passes together. Maynard. Ball knocked away. Time is whittling away, Watson.
Yes,
no team seems to have the edge in terms of that attacking prowess. As Brown now goes down for Old Road Jets. And a Conway player is also down, but he's off the field.
This is very interesting. Conway need to show some urgency. They're in a better position to pull this one off. They have the players fit and healthy. One of the players on the far side, he's off the field now. But Conway will be beating up themselves if they don't go on and win this one. Over that, spot of battle right now, experiencing injury worries and injury problems. They're going to make a change now. Number 45 is now poised to come into the game.
For Old Road Jets is Kendrick Phillip.
Yes, Kendrick Phillip.
Also, Bernier is coming out. So they need some fresh legs in the defensive midfield area. They're probably the first sign of a settling for a draw from coach Isaiah Morris, Lester Morris.
Yes, and we also have Warner poised now to come on, number 32. That's Tiquan Warner. So we're getting some fresh legs. Number 10 is coming off. Number 10, that's one of their creative players again.
But he's coming off to injury. But looks like they're going to take back out Kaylan. Kaylan went in as a substitute for Taekwani. It looks as if they're going to take back out Kaylan Laibert. Are they waiting to see if Nejad can continue?
Yes, that would be a consideration. Well, they just made a double change, so.
It means Brown is going to come back. Here is Conway with Howe. Maynard searching, asking, eventually finds Lewis. Lewis goes for the left. Gets help. The cross comes in now. Settled by Connery, shot by Connery. Look like Trevor Hanley got it on his good foot, or his better foot.
It was Hanley, yes. Hanley juggling a bit in the box, and then was looking to swivel and shoot one time. Didn't get connection as well as he should have liked to. Didn't get a pure, clean connection on the ball. And so Connery.
On the 10 minutes to go, as we like to say, who's going to win? Martin being harassed by Drew. He goes back to Samuel. Samuel goes long, trying to find Irandi. Irandi knocks off to how he's muscled off the ball by Taekwon.
Comes over very quickly indeed, diffusing, de-escalating the tension there. How again?
Going between three players, then dishes it off down the right side to Irandi. Irandi trying to cross. Clearance, partial. Connery looking to throw deep into the defense of Old Road Jets. They go back to reset with Martin. Then Hanley. Hanley goes on the right side. Picked off partially by Hobson. Then clean up by Gomes. Gomes sends it forward. Finds. Hey! Is that a handball? An open goal. Bully, they're living dangerously as Joe. They're not getting anything from Joe. Connery can break, and a big clearance coming in here from Cardell Isaac. In fact, no, it was Trevor who got to the ball first and couldn't put it any lower. The ball goes out.
A goal kick?
It's a goal kick. But the Old Road Jets players were pretty much upset that Bully came out all the way off his mark and they couldn't send the long ball. They couldn't send the 40-yarder into the goal. I think that fell for Drew. And the new man, Kendrick Phillip.
This is the Old World, the posture of the Old World goalkeeper just now, taking his own good time, Al. And maybe he and the team have gone into game management mode as they look forward now.
I don't think so. I think they're searching for a goal here. Now they're going to left flank, overlapping Gomes. Gomes getting the cross in. A good cross too, but Bully is there. He's been muscled, and Bully doesn't like it at all. Referee. Being a referee, a boxing referee, comes on part.
Yes, you could see he spotted some potential problem again coming over and diffusing any possible flair between the players. Very quickly came over. A Bully.
I don't see Bone. Bone didn't come back on. Nikwan. 3, 6, 9, 10.
Yes, number 10, Nikwan didn't see him. No.
Again, they try to find through Drew. Not controlling. Good flicker on, fancy flicker on, effective though. Wins it back, Irandi. Into that new man, I think it was Wilkes. His muscles off the ball. The flag goes. And the officials are not happy with that play. The Connery officials are up in arms. But that was Wilkes breaking away, but it looks as if the defender muscled him.
Exactly.
And that's what
how it appears.
And lost his balance. Maynard making a smart move because he's playing with a yellow card. Rather than tackle, he just knocked the ball into touch. Hobson robbed by Maynard and company. Kendrick Phillip wins it back. Finds Drew over to Warner. Up to the man on the far side. Oh, picked off. Leibird. Kalen Leibird. His first touch control let him down just now. He should have controlled that for himself. But he was able to win the corner nonetheless.
To win the corner in the process, in the end. And let's see if they can make use of it.
Just about 5 minutes left. And re-emphasize who's going to win that.
Who's going to win and get 3 big points?
Oh, it will be big indeed. Ball comes in now. Connery, Trevor Hanley. Flicks on out to Keynes. Keynes drag back. Then trying to go forward. Isaac. Drew. Shot and goal from Drew. Oh, that's the best thing you've done for the night.
Yes, connected with that sweetly. Unfortunately for him and for all our Jets, he didn't have the direction that he intended. But he had a nice clean shot on it.
Burnell.
Good take.
Burnell Hobson trying with his right foot, intercepted by his own man. Drew getting in the way. Now they're playing with some urgency.
Yes, they're looking more dangerous than Connery right now.
Liebert. Isaac trying to beat the man, doesn't. It's stripped up. Isaac wins the throw. So with just about 3 minutes and seconds left, it's all over Jets.
Yes, they're showing
the last 5 minutes.
They're showing more bravery than Connery. Look how many players they have up front looking for this go-ahead goal, looking for this winner.
Connery has sent 8 men back to defend this. 2 men forward, Howe and Keynes. Already chipped in by Burnell Hobson. I thought he would have been in the business area to look for a header, given his height. But he's taking the ball. Chipped it to the near post. Samuels is there. Big ball downfield. 1 versus 2. Now they're coming. Connery in their numbers. Connery. Keynes. Lewis is out to Kilandre. He gets it back. Going long downfield. Although just defense. Then Gums. Up to Burnell Hobson. Shields well, cradles well, but picked off. Warner now. Looking for an overlapping Gums. Ball will be shepherded. This time is ebbing away.
Yes, whoever breaks the deadlocks are very likely to get 3 full points from this game. Whistle goes. Well, another player goes down. Another player goes down and stays down. And referee goes across to assess the severity of the injury.
This is Gums. Just couldn't make it back after he had overlapped. Probably going to ask for some treatment now. Bernard Hobson has dropped back for him. So Olo Jets down to 10 men in the last 2 minutes of the game or so, plus injury time. They're going forward. A little altercation in midfield. One by Connery. Sean Martin knocking it out. Alucha is getting animated. Gums back on the field. He's okay. Kaelan trying to dribble through a number of men. Run out of space. As Connery tries to break on the left side. Picked off by Watley. Watley goes to the left side, finds Hobson. Hobson slants it through, trying to find the man there, Brown. Picked off there by Martin. Now Connery can counter. Oh, a mistake there by Randy Byron. That ended the counter attack. Back over to Olo Jets. Burnell left it for Gums. Gums into Warner. Warner. Drew. Not having a good night on the field. Drew. Now we see the fourth official indicating there will be 4 minutes. Intelligent tackle coming in there from Gomes. Tackle coming in from Hanley. Skipping away. Conway still has it. Lewis. Howe. Pushed off the ball in an illegal manner. Gomes having a word with that player. Sends back the ball. Hanley will take it. Takes it quickly. Goes to the left side. Finds some help. Chips it in the box. Ball going forward. Keynes grabs it. Quick overhand pass. Up to the right side. Intercepted by Connery. Won by Watley. Watley managing to get it forward. Kaelan is giving chase. Samuels chips it forward. Hobson up to Kaelan. He's in offside position. Kenwick Phillip has the ball at his feet. Kenwick turns one way, then the next, then shoots straight at Bully. Oh my. What a chance to put the game away. Right on the 90th minute. Mr. Kenwick Phillip.
What a chance indeed. He did all the hard work. He didn't even have to do all the hard work. He had a chance even before he pulled the trigger. He stayed too long to pull the trigger, but still had a chance to score it, and he didn't. Straight to the goalkeeper. Maybe had he taken the shot before, he would have been in a better position to score. But he was in too many minds. But here they are again.
Same man. Phillip getting 1-1. Sends across the box. Maynard. Is it?
This is a very good finish by Olo Jets.
Well, they're finding energy.
Yes.
I think Bernard Hobson is depleted of energy. He goes down. I don't think anything wrong with him other than he's probably just pulling up and frustrated with his teammates because he has worked very hard since the departure of Mr. Taekwani Williams. Probably just need some fluids. Didn't see him get injured. And we don't give extra time for extra time during extra time. Connery, last insurance act, bringing in the no-nonsense defender Marvin. And taking out Sylvester Keynes, they're taking out their striker and putting an extra defender.
So Connery, they are now settling for the point.
Settling to make sure that nothing happens. And they're sending forward Mr. Watley, who scored the goal, and leaving a one-on-one situation with Howe. Oh, another player going down. That looks like Bernard Hobson will have to be stretchered off. So that's 4 injuries. But I don't think they have another substitution available to them. I think they made their 5.
They would have used up because they made a double one.
They had to at the point in time. They didn't have any more junctures to get into the players. I think he's just pulling up, he's pulled the muscle, one out of liquids. But this is close to the last dying moment of play. They put in Marvin there to attack the ball. Any ball comes out in the 6-yard box, he's going to attack it. Ball comes up now, high looping ball. Heads go up. Old Road gets a first head. Old Road gets a second head. They're trying to put it down. Mr. Joe points to a corner. Is a referee. Again, Connery under the last bit of pressure. There's not much time left. Keynes is way off his mark. And Ali's animated. He wants the point. If he can't get 3, he'll take 1. Certainly doesn't want 0. Ball comes in now to the fast post. Samuel gets there. He tries a route one. Heads go up. First header, all road. Second header, all road. Fraser, Gums is back. Gums is clearing. Joe is in an offside position. The flag goes up, but the referee ignores as play goes on. Now it comes a long ball. Fraser, safety, clearing. Warner, Kenwick, back to Warner. Gums, long ball, trying to find Joe. Joe's the only man up there. Joe, Jardel. Oh, a tackle coming in from Marvin. That is what he's famous for.
That's what he's on for all.
Roots everything. And there goes the final whistle. Not much in terms of goal activity. Goal mouth attack activity happened in the second half. It's 1-1. Game ended 1-1. 1 to Conway, 1 to Allwood. So they have not leapfrogged anybody. The status quo has been maintained. 1-1. We take it back to Master Control and stay tuned for the post-match wrap.
Yeah, man. Oh, that. He didn't want to.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch our news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch our news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News. It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, it's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch our news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the Collins Street Gut, Bastille, St. Kitts.
Attacking sides, and we expected them to come out and play some more exciting football, but they were both hit with injuries. So settling for 1 point, I think both teams will be happy with the 1 point, especially they're very close to one another in the table. I think as it is now is what, 2 points separate the two of them.
Yep.
And this is the time now, Lashawn, that the finishing line is looming on the horizon. So all teams will be very careful now. They don't want to drop any points. But I think Canby will be considered the same that they dropped 2 points tonight.
Yeah, especially when you consider that even in the second half, they continued to lose players. They had a player had to be stretched off later on, and they couldn't replace him.
Yeah.
So it's something kind of would do in the end. But going back to the game, there was some close calls. There was a penalty shot for Canary with a collision with the goalkeeper. Although they had opportunity in the box where the ball landed for the striker. Yes, but he couldn't take advantage of that. But and also in the first half we saw Nickwan Brown testing Samuel with a free kick. So both sides would have had something chances they would have want to take had they been given another opportunity.
Yeah, of course, both teams would have some good chance. Would have had some good chance, and would have some good takeaway from this game. But that point you made about Philip had a very good chance. Even though he pulled the trigger late, he still ended up with a very good chance, but played the ball straight into the hand after the goalkeeper, giving away a very good chance for Olwood to get 3 full points. Olwood had the better chance, but in the end, I think both teams deserve a point. In the end, both teams deserve, from the evidence of the first half and second half, both teams deserve a point from the game. So in the end, things finished okay for them.
Yes, and we have to wrap, but quickly.
Yes.
Another Bastille derby, Newtown versus Ramsville Superstars. Newtown getting the better of these two teams when they played the first time around. Can they do the double? Will Village try and get some revenge?
Yes, we have to end quickly, but yes. Bastille derby coming up. I think it's a very interesting game. Anytime these two teams play, it's always interesting. No matter what position they are in the table, it's a derby. So farm goes out the book, farm goes out the window. And the last time Newtown was able to get a one goal win over Village. I don't think it'll be the same tonight. It'll be a different game, but it'll be a very tight game. I don't want to call it. It's going to be very tight.
Yes, and with that, we'll take a break, but we invite you to come back and witness the first half action of the Bastille derby, Ramsville Superstars versus Newtown United.
Football is back, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association will be bringing you live football on its website, www.sknfa.com, with Premier League Live. Without fans in the stadium due to COVID-19 protocols, you can now watch every single Premier League match this season on www.sknfa.com and click on Live TV. Games are shown live on every match day with halftime and post-game shows. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game. It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline.
To Warner Park, another exciting encounter, SKNFA Premier Division League, match number 80. We have Escrive Newtown United coming up against the visitors, Ramsville Superstars. East versus West. That's East Bastille, West Bastille. Normally a derby between both teams there have fought very hard over the years. The younger generation now really taking up what was left off by the older generation. With me tonight I have Derek Ocean Mills in the comments position, and that's going to be rather exciting. Good evening, Derek.
Going deeper into losing our fans again. So we just trust and hope that things can get back to normal, that we can get back the fans into Warner Park so that they can rally behind their team. So once again, we say a pleasant good evening. This is Derek Ocean Mills, and we welcome each and everyone for viewing. We want to say good night to the man Kevis. Also, good night to Nicholas as well, and lots of others viewing from near and far, home and abroad. So we welcome each and everyone. So as we get set for a keen matchup, we know last time Newtown
In just a while, Village Superstars playing not in their traditional red and white. We know that the Newtown squad also using their red and white, but Newtown draped in red and white tonight, the White Sox. And from West Bastia, we have the Rams Village Superstars there. In there, it looks as though it's a black and white with some red socks, and they're attacking the northern goal, the goal at there. I'll be giving you the lineup in just a while. This one spread wide to the right side. And just getting things all settled down. The team for the Rams Village Superstars, we have Zeki Smith, and number 1 in goal. It's not going to be Zenon in goal tonight, at least not starting. We have Dennis Fleming, number 2. We also have Shaquem Queely, number 4. You're playing with Deacon Johnson, number 13, number 14. Lawrence Jeffers, who has come back in after being out with an injury. We have number 15, Joseph Wills, number 16, Mazari Hodge, the goal scorer last game. Leroy Hanley, he's back after a slight injury, number 18. We're also playing Odell Fleming. He has been a regular starter. We have Tyreek Queely, that's a newcomer. Well, he has played for the Ramsville Superstars before, but it's the first time I'm going to be seeing him for the season. That's Tyreek Queely. And they're also starting with number 6 in the defensive position, Raheem Francis. The coach is Leroy Liebert. You can give the team from the Newtown end there.
Okay, so for the Newtown, we have in goal, we have Zakil Brown, we have Johannes Mitchum, we also have Kylon Batiste, Kimwan Brown, we have Kijani David, Javid Matthew, Jabari Isaac, Dakari Phipps, we have Dajane Roberts, Anwar Springer, captain, and Akimbo Lawrence.
And I guess Earl Jones is the coach for Esquade Newtown. Senior squad. This one played into the defense of Village Superstars. They're trying to get that one up onto the right side. Still trying to settle down there in the center field. And Leroy trying to get that one up the straight side of the field. It's going all the way back into the defense of Newtown. Playing around with it somewhat. Trying to get that one straight down the middle, looking for the man breaking free here on the top. Newtown trying to get something going very early. Akimbo putting that one to the left side, looking to turn on the top of the box, gets that one across. That one just skewed across from the boot of the player. And the players looking so different in their black and white.
Yes.
Derek, but Newtown putting the attack together.
So we have Roberts giving it away there now, and Leroy Hanley putting that one into touch just on the western touch line. So not sure if Village is mourning at this time, Charles. But we know last time both teams met, there was some sort of mix-up. Both teams came in the red, and Newtown had to change and put on some green tops thereabout, or some green jerseys there. So seems like they got it right tonight, but it's Roberts, and it's a high foot there on Raheem Francis there for Village. So it's a free kick.
The free kick will be taken from outside on the right side, and it's just players trying to settle down, not getting it together as it. On this this near right side, taken with the left booter. It's going to try and curl that one inside. This one could be rather dangerous for the Ramsville Superstars. They're trying to put their defense in place. The goalkeeper in Smith in position. He's on his goal line, just a few steps ahead. And we see what happened on this occasion. First real opportunity, just inside 5 minutes. It's one. He's around and heading that one down outside. Eric, that one looked very dangerous coming across
Roberts
on the blind side.
Roberts not being able to get that one back across into the goal, but rather putting that one wide of the upright. But it's Village looking to Bill Ardell Fleming, looking for Joseph Wilkes as Kimwan Brown hits that one into touch on the eastern side. So Newtown,
3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go.
Village looking to Bill Ardell Fleming, looking for Joseph Wilkes as Kimwan Brown hits that one into touch on the eastern side. So Newtown, 3 minutes to go. 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 3 minutes to seems to be organizing as early, Charles, getting their players back and behind the ball as early as possible.
As you see there, they have all the players back in the halfway line. It's going to be a throw-in from that far side. It's just though it's Odell Fleming will take that one. He comes up now, takes a throw-in just inside the defensive half. Newtown going up on the right side finds Wilkes, which is trying to swivel in turn, getting behind the defense, squeeze that one across and having to defend that one at the last minute. Number 38, in fact, that's Jabari Isaac. And the ball deflecting across the goal line, giving up the corner kick on this occasion to be taken from the right side. Ramsville Superstars trying to apply some pressure. It's just inside 6 minutes, looking to get the opening goal and getting the ascendancy. And looking up now, getting that one to curl around. It could be, is it going to be Johnson? Johnson gets that one straight into the area. And Wilkes trying to hit the one forward. The ball being blocked. Newton trying to clear. A bit of a tussle. On the top of the bat, this one curled in by Dennis to the far side and eluding the player. A bit too strong on that occasion. And getting the one across the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick going the way of Newtown.
Well, to me, Charles, we saw Dequan Johnson on the end of that one, but he sort of misjudged the pace of the ball. And that one blow past him there. Did not had a chance on it, but it was a lovely ball by Dennis Fleming. Nonetheless, trying to pick out both Village players on the back post. Newtown not marking there. So had that one been on target for Dequan, it could have been some trouble there. So game is building up nicely. We're now into the 7th minute of play. We're still 0-0. And just in case if you have not joined us yet, you can tag a friend and tell them football is on, live and lively here at Warner Park. You're not missing anything. So it's Village versus Newtown.
Newtown. Here they are in the center of the field. This one went across the center touchline. It's going to be a throw-in. And Kimron would take the throw-in very quickly. Gets that one coming in, intercepted there on the far side, trying to build, chips that one over, looking for some movement on the top of the box, intercepted there by Queely. Here comes Newtown still, square ball across, looking for their number 38 in Isaac. Isaac turns it back, he finds Roberts, not getting there. This one booted up the right side of the field and headed across the western touchline there by Leroy Hanley, halfway in his own defensive half. Village Superstars under a bit of pressure here in the opening stages of this game. This one thrown in, swiveling and turning. A bit of a pushing there on the number 9 in Dakari. Phipps gets away from it. Here's Odell on the far side. Looks up now, boots that one long. Looking for the man galloping downfield is Johnson. Not getting there. The ball intercepted quite easily there by the defense of Newtown. Breaks in the middle of the field. Here they are coming forward there. Tyreek trying to get that one through. Not being able to do so on this occasion. A bit of a challenge being put in there by Hanley. The ball breaks now. Picked up there by Dennis. Dennis Fleming turns it to the left side. He finds Hanley. Hanley is trying to get that one over. Here comes Fleming. Dennis Fleming with it, trying to cut through the center. He finds Queely. Queely seconds out, goes to the left side, finds the man Tariq. Tariq goes further to the left side. He finds Johnson. Johnson with it for Village Superstars. Curls that one around. On the end of it is Wilkes and heads that one. A sort of powder puff. Really not getting the power onto the header. Mistiming it somewhat there, Derek.
Well, I guess true he had to backpedal to get some power. He managed to get up, but did not get the power that he needed there on that head. But nice build up there by Village nonetheless. But it's Dequan looking to turn and looking to use some of the field there, looking to use his pace on Jabari Isaac, but Jabari not taking any chances, tackling that one out. So it's Village. Ball inside, cut out there by Roberts. Roberts goes inside to Matthew. Matthew upfield looking for Lawrence. Lawrence looking to put on that one. And there's some sort of mix up there by Newtown, but nonetheless they wins it back. David goes back to Matthew. Matthew upfield gives it away. Fleming now is being challenged here by Lawrence, and Fleming trying to weave his way through, but we see Lawrence picking up that one, goes back deep to his goalkeeper and telling his team to calm down and settle down. Lawrence using his experience out there. He was in the stands for a couple of matches with a broken toe, and he was so eager to get back onto the field. So it's nice to see Lawrence back out there, leading his team.
Well, he's on now. And So here comes Newtown trying to build, trying to go through the center of the field. Intercepted there, picked up by Decon. Decon beats one. He goes to the left side. He's speeding away now, scoring away down that left side. He's been challenged here by Robertson. Roberts tackles across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in. He goes against Village Superstars. I thought for a moment he probably came off the boot of Roberts. Nevertheless, halfway in the defensive half, taken very quickly. Matthew with it for Newtown, turns it to the right side. He finds Isaac, turns it inside, finds Roberts. Roberts tries to beat one player. The ball being picked away there by Johnson, not getting it very far. Here comes Hanley going up for the header. Lawrence boots that one forward. Ajar not still a bit tentative there, probably reminded of the toe. Dennis Fleming trying to work very hard. The ball being taken off. A tussle in the middle of the field. Dakari picks it up. Puts it on forward. A dummy plays the man in front. Here's an opportunity here for a shot. The defense collapsing well. This one eases forward. Newtown with an opportunity takes a shot on goal, and that one being blocked and now cleared downfield by Odell Fleming. Jabari Isaac trying to control that one, and the ball goes across the western touchline. An opportunity there for Newtown to get a clear shot and goal.
Yes, lovely dummy there by Johannes Mitchum into Kimber Lawrence. Kimber Lawrence with a one-touch pass to Yanis. Yanis was true, but not managed to get off the shot. Looking to get a little closer to goal, but gave up an opportunity in terms of shooting. Finds back Lawrence on the inside, but Kimber Lawrence was blocked and robbed of a chance here. But Newtown looking to get on top of things. They're looking sharp so far, I must say. But there's a player down. There's a Kimber Lawrence on the ground, and he's waiting to receive some attention from the physios. But he's back up, helped up by his teammates as the referee ward off the physios off the field. Well, one thing I must commend the association for is having professional physios on hand. Yes. You know, so at least players can get proper attention, Charles. So I must say kudos to the association for that.
Well, we are just inside some 12 minutes. The score here at Warner Park is 0-0. We have seen a rather even game so far. Village Superstars coming up against their arch rivals in Escrive Newtown. This, as I said, is the younger generation, in fact. And we are hoping to see the same consistency that we saw from the older folks. This one picked up in the center of the field, Newtown, trying to build. Looks up now, having a bit of space in midfield. Chips at one over, looking for Roberts. Not getting there, intercepted. Finds Johnson. The ball being picked off there by Isaac. Goes back, Hanley picks it up, boots it long. Off-field, he finds Wilkes. Village Superstars trying to build on the left side of the field. Going forward, here's Wilkes trying to get behind the defense, getting past Matthew. Javin Matthews still recovering well. Javid Wilkes picks it up and boots it one across, and headed there by Brown. And looking to get that one downfield. A shot, a goal! Oh my, just missing the eastern upright there, Derek. What a shot from downtown from Wilkes. He really struck it hard and was trying to curl it around the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was caught flat-footed. He did not move at all.
Well, everybody was caught flat-footed, Charles. That was an unexpected shot there from the man Joseph Wilkes. Lovely try there. That one just missing the uprights by some 3 or 4 inches there. Just a little more little more breeze coming off of the south side, but nonetheless, the wind coming out of the east kept that one out, Charles.
What an opportunity there for Ramsey Superstars. Well taken kick there by Joseph Wilkes. Just went wide of the eastern upright. Here they're coming forward. The carry with it on the left side of the field. Here is Akimba trying to muscle his way forward. The ball being shielded across the touchline there by the man Dennis Fleming. And it's going to be a goal kick to the Ramsville Superstars. The score here at Warner Park is still a 0-0 situation. This one goes up the right side, looking for some movement on the top, not getting it. Picked up there by Newtown, intercepting well there. Coming forward in the middle of the field. Here comes Roberts. Roberts with it on the right side, looking for some support, looking to turn back. No, he goes to the right side, looking for the overlapping Jabari. Isaac goes right down to the corner flag, trying to cut inside. There's a tussle freight on the far side, trying to get that one downfield. And it looks as though that one went across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in to Escrive Newtown. Is it? It looks that way. It appears that way from here. taken this time by Jabari Isaac. Roberts is running about, trying to create some space on the right side. He gets it right about now. Roberts turns it back. He finds Jabari, boots that one in the field. The goalkeeper Smith coming off his goal line quite smartly and plucking that one out of the air. It had to go a little to the western side. Here's Odell trying to get that one off field. It has been a tussle for the Village Superstars trying to get forward. They'll have to settle themselves down, but here they come. The right side of the field. That one chip forward there by Queely, Tariq Queely, not getting it well directed as he would have liked. And here comes Mitchum booting that one down the right side. They get away from the goalkeeper. Hits that one forward and it goes wide of the eastern upright. Another opportunity there for Kimber Lawrence to put that one into the back of the net and getting it wide of the eastern upright there.
Kimber should have done much better with that one, Charles. An empty goal. We saw Zaki Smith coming off his line there while Raheem booked that one into mid-air, and Kimber Lawrence getting under that one, not getting that one on target. Newtown should have been celebrating here, Charles, being up some 1-0, but nonetheless, you know, Village survived that attack. But it's Newtown on the right side. Jabari goes inside, finds David to Roberts. Roberts is being challenged here by Leroy Hanley, and it's an infringement against Village. So we're now into the 16th minute of play. We're still 0-0. Mitchum inside for Batiste. Batiste goes back to David. David to Mitchum. Mitchum chipping that one over for Dekari. Dekari touching that one away, and lovely coverage there by Raheem, and Zaki seemed to be trigger happy getting off of his line, Charles. He's just running out of the goal by any means.
A bit too anxious, I would say. He needs to be a little more patient and measure his moves a little more, moving a bit too quickly. And the players on the attack did the carry at that time, flicking that one on and trying to get behind the goalkeeper. He did not succeed with that particular move.
But that's another opportunity there, another half chance for Newtown, I must say, Charles. You know, but Village looking to break on the right side. They have been very successful on the left side, but it's Wilkes to Tyreek. Tyreek squaring that one across. Jabari flicking back that one. Controlled there by Dikwan. Dikwan looking to take on his man. Dikwan fires one, and that one goes wastefully across the goal. There's Dikwan looking to curl that one to the far post, not getting proper technique or proper contact, looking for more power than direction there, Charles.
That was a hurriedly taken shot, I must add, and trying to move it very swiftly, trying to get the goalkeeper off guard. There was Zakil Brown, but took it, he went wide of the mark. Goal kick to Escrive Newtown. Zakil will take it. We're just inside some 18 minutes here so far. No goals as yet. Some good attempts and goals and some clear-cut opportunities, one or two that Newtown could have had. Not to be. Imran with it, boots it up the left side of the field, looking for some movement on the top, intercepted there by Odell. Playing very deep tonight. Swivel and turning, looking to get that one off field. Does so right about now. Goes across the eastern touchline. It's going to be a throw-in once more to Escrive Newtown. Looking at a much more composed team here tonight, playing against Ramsville Superstars without Kimari Rogers and his brother Travis Rogers. So a somewhat weakened team for the Ramsville Superstars, playing without Kimari now for some 2 or 3 games, I must add. And here they come. Looking for Roberts. Robertson able to control for Newtown. The ball being picked up there by Hanley. Hanley with it on the left side of the field. Puts it to the left side looking for Wills. Wills trying to take that one down. Intercepted there by Matthew. Matthew picks it up. He's looking for Roberts. Intercepted by Queely. Queely comes forward. Shaquille Queely finds the man Wilkes. Wilkes turns it inside. He finds Tariq. Tariq beats one. Looks up. Finds Lawrence. Lawrence puts that one forward. Not really on target as he would like as yet. Picked up there by Dennis Fleming. Goes to the right side. He's overlapping well. Deeply out of position perhaps. Here is Newtown with the counter attack in the center of the field. Chipping that one forward. Looking for someone to rush onto the end of that one. Akimba not being able to get there on this occasion. And Smith way off his goal line. Picks that one up quite easily. Calmly throws it to the left side of the field. Picked up there by Hanley. He finds Dequan. Not really controlling as well as he would have liked. Newtown with it. Brown turns it inside. Newtown trying to build. Goes up to the center of the field, finds Johannes, finds the man in the outside left position, turns it back to Mitchum. Mitchum looks up now, looking to work that one forward, trying to beat one player. A bit of a push in there by Tariq. And these were friends from the Newtown Primary School, so
yes, most definitely.
Now they've come of age. This one taken very quickly, trying to get the one across. The goalkeeper be put under some pressure. Look a bit ungainly, plucking that one out of the air. Derek, he's not looking too certain about those high balls at all.
Well, he seemed to have to stretch back a bit there. I don't know if the wind moved the ball, but it's Newtown looking to get on the attack. Broken up there by Village. Lawrence with a long outlet there, switching that ball on the right side, on the left side. And Dequan looking to play in Joseph Wilkes, and it's picked off by Newtown once again. Jabari Isaac looking to build on the right side. I must say so far though, Charles, Newtown has been looking a lot organized in terms of going forward and their defensive play as well. They're looking sharp on the ball, but Akimbo Lawrence need to be a little more agile in terms of that. Village need to settle down a bit more. They're not having that personal in the midfield like of Mughead, as we would say, or Kimari Rogers, where they can control that midfield play and get some sort of build up. We're still without Amri as well for Village, so a lot of players is out for Village. So the youngsters are holding their own and looking to do some sort of job there for their community.
Well, it's a dead ball situation to the Ramsville Superstars. Looks as though we have Raheem Francis on top of this one. It's good to see young Lawrence back into the thick of things, trying to find his footing out there and his direction. He is a very important midfielder for the Ramsville Superstars. You also have Austin Henry that has been missing from the starting lineup.
I think he got injured.
He got injured as well.
Again.
So quite a number of players out for the Ramsville Superstars. Here's Mitchum, turns that one inside. He finds Robert Roberts looking for Mitchum. Cut out there by Raheem. This one shifted to the right side of the field, looking for some movement on the top. Picked up there on the far side, looking for some support. Tariq is around there, the ball cut out. Picked up now there by Mitchum. Mitchum trying to beat the man on the outside. Hanley putting in a challenge. Closely marked there by Hanley, turning it inside. Raheem comes forward, dummies well. Turns and passes that one back to Smith. Smith boots it one up the left side of the field. A bit of a tussle here. You have two players on top of the one, collapsing well. Wicks picks it up. It looks as though we are having an infringement. Yes. Offside. In fact,
Wilkes played back the ball and he was in an offside position after he played it back and came on and off to receive that pass again from Dequan.
Here's Jabari trying to get the one upfield. The ball being blocked across the western touchline there by Johnson. And it's going to be a throw-in taken very quickly by Isaac. Finds Dakari. The ball being taken away. Johnson picks it off. Finds Wilkes. Here's Village Superstars trying to build a powerful clearance there by Isaac. Not going anywhere. Newtown trying to come forward. Picked up by Roberts. Roberts just trying to go down the right side. It's still Roberts. Has it under controls. Trying to swivel and turns it inside. Finds Mitchum. Mitchum finds Dakari. Dakari upon that right side. Trying to get that one across. And that one being blocked across the western touchline there by Leroy Hanley. And it looks as though it's going to be a throw-in very close to the corner flag. It's still a 0-0 situation here at Warner Park. It's on 23 minutes already elapsing. Both teams are actually playing well. It has been a fairly level playing field. We're seeing two good opportunities there by Newtown. Probably could have had their opening goal already. Powerful right boot have been struck by Will that left the goalkeeper standing in one place and just beating the eastern upright. This one comes across, the goalkeeper going up again and having to save that one. And Derek, I told you those high balls to Smith, he's not been negotiating those balls well.
Well, I don't think he's elevating himself as much. A little butter hands there. That one dropping into the gloves and slipping out onto the head of Roberts and managed to recover and parry that one away. Zakis again looking to punch that one away, as we see not getting much on that one. So Newtown continues to pour on the pressure as Zakis is not dealing with the high balls well tonight. So Newtown should continue to pressure him. So it's Kylan. Batis looking to swing that one in. As we see, Carey leaves it for Mitchum. Mitchum fires and it's blocked there by Raheem. And some trouble inside here for Village. Newtown looking to get that opening goal, pouring on the pressure here. David looking to attack, finds the carry flicking and finding Kylan. And Kylan put that one right off the upright as we saw Zaki Smith going down early. And Kylan can't get that one on target. So Newtown with another wasted opportunity here, Charles.
Well, I said it. The goalkeeper seemed to be ungainly. Sometimes not in his right mood out there, and things are going awry. Ramsville Superstars will have to be very careful. Their defense are beyond the tremendous pressure in the last 5 minutes or so. Lucky that Newtown has not capitalized on this one here. They're coming forward again. Mitchum trying one from downtown. And here's Roberts now coming forward on the right side, looking to build, looking for some support. Turns that one back, looking for Mitchum. Mitchum is trying to get behind the defense. Is Mitchum with it on the far side? He's working it under the boot, turns it inside, looking for some support there from Akimba. Gets it one across field. Tyreek trying to clear, not getting it very far. A bit of a hole in there, and Tyreek quickly trying to push it one forward. A tackle, a two-footed tackle coming forward there from Dennis Fleming. And now the pressure on this Newtown defense abated for just a little while. Here's Odell with a lot of space now, coming over the center line, going forward, cuts on the inside, beats one player, takes it on the left boot, go to the far left side, looking for Johnson. Johnson is trying to trap that one down, keep it in that one in play. Has a bit of room, turns it back, finds Will Wills, beat one player, cuts on the inside, cuts further inside. There is Mozari. Just shot on goal there by Dennis, not getting that one attack. Well, that was Lawrence Jeffers hitting that one from outside, but it's still in play, Derek.
Yes.
On that far side, it's one center cross by Tariq, not on target as he would have liked, a bit too flat. Dennis coming forward, Dennis with it, still Dennis coming forward, a high foot there from Dennis. And now an infringement called.
Long legs there by Dennis, long outstretched legs. All the spikes are showing. You saw the color of the bottom of his boots and all, how high his foot was, but nonetheless, Newtown again wasting opportunities after opportunities, Charles. And you know, sometimes these opportunities come back to haunt you. You know, they have been playing well. Village has been some disoriented in terms of organization on the field.
Well, Leroy Hannon not liking that particular tackle being put in there by the Carly Phipps, number 9. And just rushing back, really did not do anything, but just having a little word with the Carly. Come on, man, you don't have to do that. An infringement call there. And taken very quickly. This one, Dennis Fleming, with a lot of space in defense. His score here to 1 o'clock. It's still a 0-0 situation. Tempers are getting very high. This one headed down, looking for Wilkes. Wilkes in the center of the field, surrounded by some 3 players. Gets away on the left side, looking for Johnson. Johnson is trying to close that one down. Now he gets inside of the box, trying to get the one across. A little tackle being put in. Still with Johnson, trying to square that one across. And Zakil Brown coming off his goal line quite smartly. Picking up that one. Here's a tussle for it, a bit of a hold in there on David by Mozari Hodge. And it looks as though it's going to be a dead ball situation going against Escrive Newtown, just outside of the area. They have to be very careful, Derek.
Yes, it's a good area for free kick. So we know Lawrence will look to get on the end of this one and look to tee it up. Looking to get this one on target. And then Village sending up all the big guys. We have Ardell up, we have Fleming up, we have Wilkes up. 3 tall, lanky players. So let's see if Lawrence will curl this one to the far post or if he will go directly on goal. So it's a good space there to get it on goal. He chips it over. A head goes up as we see Brown comes off his line, collects that one nice and easy. As the whistle goes, there's a player down for Newtown.
Player down.
Roberts is down, or Springer, is it? Springer is down.
It looks as though it's Springer. Yeah.
So Springer was pushed to the ground there by Ardell from the challenge. And the referee stopped play as soon as possible. Not sure if it was a head injury. So once you're in doubt,
yes,
you have to stop it.
Stop it.
So that the player can get attention as quickly as possible.
Javid Matthew gets the one upfield. The ball picked up there by Phipps. Phipps turns that one inside. He's looking for the return pass on the top of the box. There is the man. Smith again, this time successfully holding on to that one. The ball rolled to the right side, finds Odell. Odell takes it to the right side, finds Queeley. Turns it inside. Here is Tyreek swiveling and turning. Turns that one inside, looking for some support there from Wills, which is trying to cut across the center of the field. Now it breaks in the center of the field there, but Mazzari not really getting the toe onto that one, trying to spring the man Dequan forward. Picked up there by Newtown. Here they're coming, Jabari. Isaac with it, turns that one inside, looking for some support. The ball being taken off quite easily, picked up by Mazzari. Square ball, finds Wills. Wills on the top of the box, goes further to the left side, finds Tyreek. Village Superstars trying to build, finds Odell coming up in support. Finds the man on the far side, is still with Odell. Good little touches there. Finds the man on the far side trying to get that one across, and that one being blocked. Across the goal line. It's going to be a corner kick to the Ramsville Superstars to be taken from the right side of the field. 30 minutes into the game. It's still a 0-0 situation here at Warner Park. Nothing going into the back of the net as yet. And it looks as though we are going to have number 13 as usual going across to the far side to take that particular corner kick. He is the set player for the corners. Dequan Johnson. Ramsville Superstars trying to get their open goal in just about the 31st minute of this game. It's been a hard-fought first half so far. Just saying goodnight to people like Lassell Gums. I know you're probably listening to this one. Lassell, he will not be missing an encounter between Newtown and Ramsville Superstars. Most definitely.
I mean, he's there every night at practice as well at the Newtown playing field. If there's one person you can count on being there at training, is Lassell. But head goes up, and we see Lawrence putting that one wide of the target. Lovely opportunity there. Lawrence usually put those on target, but somehow, I guess, missing so much games, he's a bit out of sync.
Timing is a bit off there, Lawrence Jeffers, but he's getting it together. The longer he stays out there, the more comfortably he will feel. His confidence will come back. This one turn right back into the center circle, goes to the right side. He finds Matthew. Javin Matthew, formerly of the Ramsville Superstars, now playing on the opposite end for Newtown. Coming forward, Jabari boots that one forward. He's looking for Dakari Phipps. A bit of a hold in there. Good defensive work being put in there by Ramsville Superstars. Raheem Francis turns it back to Smith, the custodian for the Village. He hits it up the left side of the field. Looking for some movement on the top, not getting the weight on that pass. And Newtown still trying to press on forward. The ball being cut out there by Dennis. Dennis find Odell. Odell find Raheem. Raheem tries to heap that one away quite quickly. Picked up there by Johannes. Johannes now pushing that one forward, looking for the man Roberts, trying to get behind the defense. Good defensive work being put in there by Hanley. And that one goes across the goal line. It's going to be a corner kick to Escrave Newtown to be taken from the right side of the field. And this one could be rather interesting. Player just jogging across quite calmly. We know that Smith has been having some great difficulty with the high balls coming across. He deals with this one. I wonder if it's the lighting, perhaps. This one comes again, a high one to the far post. The ball breaks and drops there. And here is Ramsville Superstars trying to come away with it. The ball intercepted. This one goes wide, looking for Dakari. And player there standing in an offside position on the far side. It looks as though it was Batiste. In fact, it's going to be a dead ball situation. But I believe that Smith might be having some difficulty with the lighting. And we are having some international games here in a week or two. We'll have to do something about the feel, about the lighting. Some work to be done here at Warner Park.
Yes, most definitely. We see a couple of the lights are out. So some of the bulbs are out, so let's hope that they will be replaced. Or we know definitely we can go over on the eastern side there, because they have CPL coming up in any moment. On the other side looking very lush and green, but it's Village with it. We see Lawrence gives it away. Roberts on the right side. Newtown continues to pour on the pressure here.
two sprinters, athletes in their own right. And so I expect that Anwar will be able to challenge him quite strongly. Here's Anwar once more, turning that one inside. And Johannes puts it down field, finds Johnson. Johnson turns it inside, looking for Baptiste and number 77. The ball breaks in the center of the field, picked up there by Isaac. The ball being taken away there by Wilkes. Joseph Wilkes with it now, looking to challenge, looking to get that one forward. Good recovery there by Jabari. The ball being taken away on the left side by Tariq. Tariq just swings that one across. A good defensive work there been put in. Is that one who's? Imran? Kimran Brown. Good defensive work on that occasion. Here's Johannes delivering that one downfield, looking for Kimber. Kimber unable to control the ball, and picked off there by Dennis Fleming. He comes up the center of the field, goes to the right side. He finds Queeley. Shaquem Queeley picks that one up, turns on the inside, looking for some support. He goes further to the right side of the field. He finds Dequan. Dequan now dumps that one across. The ball intercepted. Good defensive work this time again by Newtown. They're coming forward in the center of the field. Batiste tries to control that one. The ball being cleared there by Raheem up the center of the field, easily onto the head of Brown. In defense, picked up by Shaquem Queeley. Shifts that one square, looking for Lawrence. Lawrence unable to get there. Here they come once more. Johannes chips it one forward. He's looking for Phipps. Phipps is trying to get on the end of this one. A bit of a hold in there on Raheem. And the ball goes across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in to Ramsville Superstars. Taken very quickly. Lawrence with it. Goes to the far side. Taken down by Wills. Shaquem tries to get that one forward. Easily intercepted. Batiste turns it to the right side. Here comes Newtown. On the counter attack, chipping that one over. Intercepted easily there by Leroy. And picked off there. Here comes Newtown now with an opportunity. A bit of space. Getting behind defense. Looking up now. Trying to square that one across to the far side. The player going high. And easily taken down here by Shaquem Queeley. Trying to go to the right side. Intercepted once more. Shot on goal from downtown. A bit too high. Something like your kind of kicks, Derek. That one going wide of the mark.
I guess you want to buy a DVD. You can take it down.
Up on the right. Looking for some movement on the top. The speedy Johnson trying to get behind the defense of Anwar, but Anwar Springer has been matching him stride for stride. Athlete, two good athletes, sprinters in their own right. This one turning, finds Brown. Brown looks up now, goes square to the far side, finds Jabari. Jabari has been having a very good game so far in the first half. Comes forward. Beats Queeley to the right side, finds Roberts. Good return pass, looking to settle that one down. That ball being kicked across the western touchline, just about the center line there by Tyreek. It will be a throw-in to Newtown. Escrive Newtown holding out. Both teams holding out, evenly matched for the first half, I may add. Village playing without their star striker in Kimari Rogers. Also his brother Travis Rogers. They're without Austin Henry. And Amri we have not seen for the season, I think. So Village Superstars still down somewhat. Here's Johannes with picking it up from Newtown, looking for the return pass was Jabari. A bit too straight and a bit too strong, and that one going across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in to Ramsville Superstars to be taken halfway in the defensive half. The score here at Warner Park is still a 0-0 situation after some 38 minutes. Nobody joined first blood as yet. Even game so far. Both teams working very hard. It's good to see the teams now balancing out. I was a bit nervous about Newtown when the season started. They were looking out of sorts and not well organized. But now they appear to have come into their own, Derek.
Well, they had gotten back some of their players. You know, some have been transferred back into the last window and gotten one or two other extra players. So, you know, things have been shaping up for them. We just hope that they can get it together and at least make a run to get into the six, you know.
And we need to have a team like Newtown into the six.
Right.
Traditionally, Newtown has been one of our stronger sporting communities, especially soccer. And they have won several championships when you were about their playing around. And so it's a strong football in community, and we like to see them back in the playoffs, of course. Probably this year is the year when we see them back. Here they come in the middle of the field, a bit of a tummy, find Johannes. No, it's Jabari rushing onto that one on the right side of the field, looking up now, trying to swing that one across, and then he's having to defend, trying to clear. And finds Raheem Francis downfield, finds Joseph Wills swiveling and turning, holding that one up, and now it springs that player forward. There's Raheem overlapping on the left side of the field, goes square, turns that one inside quite easy, circling that one down, finds the one on the outside is Hodge, and this one comes across onto the upright. Oh, that one should have been into the back of the net. It was Johnson inside of the area, and that one should have been in the back of the net there, Ocean Mills.
Yes, lovely work there by Village. We saw Raheem getting forward and starting the play there for Village, finding Queely on the inside, and Johnson can finish on the end. Posey, as we say, to the rescue, but it's Newtown looking to break forward as Johannes tried to get that one inside for the carry, but broken up there by Leroy Hanley. And I know Johnson is feeling a bit bitter by that one. Lovely control, just looking to place that one into the corner, side footing that one, but Posey coming across to the rescue, doing its defensive job there, Charles, and keeping that one out of the net. But it's Newtown missing that one there. That one going across the goal mouth, and the carry Phipps can't get a foot on that one to put it in. As we saw Smith dive in, one of the Village players got a foot on that one, managed to sneak it, and it's a corner for Newtown, and both teams lovely end-to-end action here, Charles.
End-to-end action, Derek. They've been going all night, really playing their hearts out for the communities. And when on one end you were describing one opportunity there, and Mr. Post coming to the rescue as the final defender for Newtown. On the opposite end, there was Newtown with an opportunity to put it forward. Here's a corner kick. Let us see what will happen here. We are just about some 41 minutes, 42 minutes. This one comes across another ball and onto the head, and it goes over the crossbar. Robert seemed to be in the thick of things since he came on. Well, he has been on for the start of this game. He seemed to be one of the main players. He's always there on the attack, on the defense, and in the middle of the field. He's working tremendously hard.
Well, I think this is a big game, and you know, players love to score in big games. And last game, Roberts poked Village in the eye. Lovely through ball from Johannes, and we see Roberts making no joke and putting that one into the back of the net.
Here is
Newtown continues to defend strongly and stoutly, as Springer clearing that one, not taking any chances. But we have some 3 minutes or so remaining in regulation time as we wait to see how much time will be added. But it's Wilkes looking to get into the area there where he's being challenged by Mitchum. Goes back left side to Hanley. Hanley finds Wilkes. Wilkes turns back, looking for support, looking to chip that one over, but there is no one at home but Javid clearing this one upfield, looking for Kimber Lawrence. Takes it down, win back by Village, and turns over. We see the carry is pulled down there by Mazari Hodge. So it's another infringement there. Mazari giving up the foul, the professional foul as you will call it, not giving Newtown the space to go forward, but it's Lawrence with a handball, and it's another turnover there by Newtown. Lawrence need to get his act together, Charles. If he's gonna be the point man for Newtown, he has to get his act together.
He should be doing better than that. By now, he should have settled on the field of play. But here comes Odell. Odell is going up on the right side, looking for some support. He finds Tyreek. Tyreek unable to keep it in, and it's going to be a throw into Newtown. And their own defensive half, halfway in the defensive half. The score here to Warner Park is still 0-0 with just about another minute or two to go. We probably have 1 minute of extra time. Newtown squares that one across quite easily. Looking for Isaac now. On the right side, turns it inside, finds Roberts. Robert cuts on the inside quite smartly. Turns, looks for that support. The ball breaks, finds Johannes. Johannes with it, swiveling and turning. trying to go forward a bit too late, and that one being tackled across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in to Newtown to be taken from the right side, just about the center circle, just inside the defensive half of Ramsville Superstars, having to defend at this time. It's just about 44 minutes into the game. It's going to be thrown in there by Jabari, turns it back, he finds Matthew. Matthew for Newtown goes square, turns it inside by Brown. Brown looks up, looking to get the man overlapping on the left side and finds him right about now. Now he goes across the eastern touchline, probably a deflection from Odell Fleming. It's going to be a throw-in. Very deep in the defensive half of Newtown. That one being turned back. Look for Batiste, looks up and gets the one across, looking for the man on the blind side, not getting there, and that one goes across the goal line. And just about 1 minute remaining of extra time, injury time. 45 minutes, the first half. Is still a nil situation here. It's been a lovely game here at Warner Park between these two arch rivals. Since in your day, before your day, ever since football has been played.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is.
It's domino, pitching marble.
It's got to be rivalry.
I'm telling you, snake and ladder. Whatever. Once it's Newtown and Village, it's a rivalry.
No matter the age group either.
Right.
Primary school all the way up to Premier Division. Here they come. A throw-in, looking for Robertson the far side. Hanley putting in a header, gets it one across the western touchline. Ramsville Superstars having to defend, and defend they must. Not wanting to go into halftime with a goal in the back of their net. Prefer it to be in the opposite net. But Newtown applying some pressure up on that right side. Comes in again, find Johannes. Johannes looks up, turns that one inside. Find Batiste. That one be turned back to the center circle there to Imran Brown. And that is it. The halftime whistle. Going into halftime, the score into Warner Park is 0-0 affair. Good ball handling, good ball play by both teams, arch rivals. Had a good first half, Derek. Your wrap up of that first half.
Well, I must say Newtown has been looking very sharp, you know. But one thing I must say, Charles, Newtown have to bring that this consistency in terms of their gameplay, game after game. I mean, you will see them come the next game and they're very flat, you know. So they have to be very consistent. They're playing very good tonight, and we hope that they can get the result that they're really looking for. I mean, they really need the 3 points. Village don't really need it. So, you know, Newtown have to continue and come back out second half with a lot more force. You know, not allowing Village to get back into the game, because right now Village has not been playing village football, and in terms of getting behind of Newtown as much as possible. But they had their little chances. Newtown had their chances as well, and as I say, it's an even Steven game so far. So let's hope that we can have another exciting second half as the fans sit back and relax and, you know, wet your throat, get something to drink, get something to eat, hot some coffee, something, and you know, we'll be right back with another 15 minutes after this 15-minute break. So this is Derek Ocean Mills and Charles saying, see you on the other side of things.
Coming up is the Premier League Live halftime show.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports. all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
This is the Premier League Live Halftime Show.
Countdown, not like what they did.
Coming up is the Premier League Live Halftime Show.
Well, good night, fans. Well, we're here at the halftime show. Newtown United playing right now, and the score is 0-0 at the moment. Mr. Watts, tell us about what you think about the game right now. I know it's the rivalry between these two teams every time they meet, and as we say, East versus West, and it's more about bragging rights for these two teams. So tell us about this first half.
Exactly. As I said, it's more about bragging rights. The rivalry between these two teams goes back all in the 60s. So that's in St. Kitts, Nevis. Have won more titles than British Superstars, but the two teams are the two most successful teams. So the rivalry is between the two teams. So you can see it playing out on the field tonight with the two teams. Village, as you know, is in 5th place, and they have two extra games in hand. But still, the rivalry, the battle between the two teams is very strong. And it's deadlock right now at 0-0.
Yes.
But it's really a ding-dong battle out there. Both teams looking to score. I think my impression is that Newtown would have gotten the better of the game so far. Newtown have created more chances. Village had a close one, hitting the post and coming back out. But it's a very good battle between the two teams out there. Very good game so far.
We spoke about chances, and you said Newtown would have scored if the goal would have gone in the back of the net.
They created the chances.
So what do you think the coach should be telling them at this moment? I realize that they have a new coach as well. What do you think that he will be telling them right now to make sure that the second half goes a lot better?
Yes, Newtown with a new coach, all having replaced Sadler. Yeah. They're playing good. As I said, they're creating more chances. They're putting more pressure. They enjoy most of the pressure right now and most of the possession against British Superstars. So the coach will be telling them to go out there, play the same, but this time be more clinical.
Yes.
They have to finish the chances.
Yeah.
They're creating the chances, getting into good areas in the pitch, getting up the pitch and getting into good position, but unfortunately they're not finishing the chances. They should finish in. British Superstars, too, they're creating chances, but not as many as Newtown right now. But they had a very good chance, which hit the post and come back out.
Yes,
but yes, the coach will be telling, especially Newtown, to continue playing the way they are playing. Yeah.
When having a new coach, how do you think that would impact them? Even, playing tonight.
Yeah.
How do you think that would impact the team?
Well, you could see, because Newtown was struggling a bit coming in the first half of the season. Newtown was struggling a bit. But Earl, the very experienced coach, he was part of the national setup, so he has great experience. And you could see the difference. I think he instilled a lot of confidence in the players. Yes. The players are playing with more confidence. They're playing more bravery, more courage. You see, they're going forward and they're creating more chances. And they're looking very good. So the coach Earl has made a great difference. He was in. This is not the first time he's coaching Newtown team.
Newtown, yeah.
He was there already, so he has great experience. So he's dealing with them quite well right now.
And definitely, and as I said, Village would have missed a chance in that first half. Early in the first half, a matter of fact, when the ball hit the pole.
The pole, yeah.
And I know that the coach really hoping that would have gone in, and hopefully that they will come back out better in the second half and score goals. You see, the fans they're not in the stadium, but
they gotta make that clear. Not in the stadium, yeah. But
they're on the walls,
yeah.
And we have some fans, here in the stands as well, who are fully vaccinated. We have to make sure we say that, and let's hope when we do open back up the park and persons get to come in, that it encourage the players a bit too, because once they have persons up here shouting us, I think that just give them a boost as well.
A big boost, boost. And Charles and I have been encouraging people to go and take the vaccine, be fully vaccinated, so you could come out and cheer on the players.
Definitely.
It's about fans make a big difference to football.
Yes.
There's no football, real football without
sports football, yeah.
Sports period, but especially football.
Yeah.
There is no real football without fans.
The fans.
We need the fans to come out, to go and take the vaccine, and we're seeing in the Premier League in England. You see the fans going back out.
Yeah.
But yes, get vaccinated. And if you have any doubt about the vaccination, you talk to your medical doctor. That's the best thing. Don't trust what you're hearing on social media.
Correct.
Talk to your medical doctor, get the information, and follow the science.
Correct. All right, fans. Well, there we have it. This is the halftime show, and we are gonna get ready for the second half against Newtown versus Village Superstars. We'll see you after the game.
All I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
This is the Premier League Live Halftime Show. It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the Collins Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers, and advertising is free right now. You heard me right, free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
The second round of the SKNFA Premier League kicked into high gear on the weekend with some high-profile matches and some that will have consequences for the relegation battle. Both match days on the weekend were triple headers, starting with Flo Fujikayan Rockets crushing Trafalgar South Stars 6-1. Carlos Berti scored a hat-trick in the 10th, 18th and 58th minute for Keon. Leon Huggins scored in the 52nd minute. Quinnicky Clark scored from the penalty spot in the 70th minute, and Raheem Davis in the 80th minute. The lone goal from South Stars came from Ronaldo Nisbet in the 55th minute. South Stars played the last 22 minutes with only 9 men after Rendell Theodule was sent off after picking up a second yellow card in the 68th minute, and Sankofa Benjamin picking up a straight red card also in the 68th minute for using offensive, insulting or abusive language. After the match, the team at the Premier League live broadcast on the SKNFA Facebook page commented on the proceedings.
Performance wasn't that they wanted them to play better. But it was a good performance by Kean anyway. Give credit to Kean for the way they played, especially Carlos Berti, as I said, and his second coming to Kean.
In the night's other match, SL Horse at St. Paul's United demolished TGE Debe Eagles 7-0. Keith Roy Freeman scored a hat-trick in the 10th, 47th and 66th minute. Vince Roy Nelson scored in the 13th minute. Deontay Liburd in the 38th minute. Tahir Jefferson in the 54th minute. And in the 2nd minute of stoppage time, Kwame Challenger. The team at the Premier League live broadcast showered praises on an efficient and ruthless St. Paul's.
But very good performance from St. Paul's. And the man of the match for sure with the Freeman again, and then the score sheet. This time scoring a hat-trick.
Yes.
A very good hat-trick. So St. Paul's, as I said in the first half-time talk, that the team under St. Paul's is going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting for the others.
Yep.
Qualify first for the Super 6. I'm waiting for the others.
Then in the final match on Saturday, MFCR Old Road United drew 2-2 with S. Crave Newtown United. Akimba Lawrence scored both goals for Newtown, getting the goal scoring off in the 11th minute and again in the 58th minute. As for Old Road, Nijon Brown scored from an assist from Tikwani Williams in the 20th minute, and Tikwani Williams himself, just before half-time, scored the go-ahead goal. The match ended in a tense manner as Orland Watley was sent off for using offensive, insulting or abusive language in the 4th minute of stoppage time. He was apparently displeased with what he believed was a non-call from the referee for a penalty in the dying moments of the match. The commentary team discussed the match, showering praises on the performance of Tikwani Williams of Old Road Jets.
Yes, he looks so smooth in the football. I mean, he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. Exciting to watch. Very exciting to watch. As I said, any game he's involved in, or any game Old is involved in, it's always be a game that you're compelled to watch. You just can't not watch. It's very exciting.
7 goals were scored in Sunday's triple header. Hot Springs Bath United losing to St. Peter's 2-0. Both
Right, we're back for the second half, and it has already begun. This one, we played deep into the defense of the Ramsville Superstars on the left side of the field. Roberts turns that one back. He finds Isaac. Isaac goes all the way back into the middle of the strip. He finds Brown. Brown looks up now, goes further to his left. He finds Amber, hits that one down. Find Batiste. Batiste is trying to control that one. He goes across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw into Ramsville Superstars. Odell will take it just about the center line. He finds Wilfis, turns it, finds Mazzari. Hodges turns it back, finds Odell. Odell looking for Mazzari. He's streaking up on the right side, looking to get behind the defender. Good defensive work been put in there by Newtown, getting that one across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in. Well, coming off the boot of Hodge in the process. Springer, the captain, turns that one down. They're trying to be a fight. Springer not able to control it. The ball breaks free. Picked up there by Batiste. One played long into the defense of the Ramsville Superstars, and Jessic Smith coming way off his goal line on this occasion and being able to latch on to that one. Looks up. Just 2 minutes into the second half. Boots it down the right side of the field. Easily intercepted by Newtown, trying to build on the right side. Find Rogers. He cuts on the inside. The ball being taken away. Picked up there by Tyreek. Tyreek at a diagonal pass. Shifting the play to the right side. Looking for Missouri Hodge. Trying to close that one down on the far side. He'd be closely challenged there by Springer. Springer picks it up in the middle of the field. Batiste puts that one to the opposite side. Picked up there by Johannes. Goes back. Finds Roberts. Roberts looking for the return pass on the far side. Johannes swiveling and turning. Looking for the player. Breaking the carry. Phipps gets away from the defender. Gets that one square across. And that one going behind the attacking player on that occasion. Welcome back, Derek.
Lovely build up there by Newtown on that occasion. Yeah, and putting Village under some early pressure there. Not slacking off from where they left off on the first half. You know, and Village not getting their act together. As we see the carry Phipps putting their body on Dennis Fleming and pushing Dennis Fleming off of the ball. Getting the best of that one and spraying it across, looking for Kimber Lawrence, but putting it to the back. But it's Newtown. Johannes flicking that one inside for Lawrence. Lawrence fires back. As we see Johannes fires a shot there, and that one deflecting off of the Village player, and Village just hitting that one out of touch, clearing it anywhere as far as possible from the goal there, Charles.
Well, it was Lawrence picking that one up outside of his own area and booting that one away. Safety first, but Newtown was on the attack outside of the area. Johannes picked up a loose ball and looked up and realized he had a bit of space, but that was closed down quite quickly and rapidly by the Ramsville Superstars. It's going to be a corner kick to be taken from the left side of the field. Newtown on the attack, searching for that early goal in the second half. Can they get it on this occasion? And now attacking the northern goal. Newtown draped in their red and white and their white socks. This one is a high ball coming across. This a bit flat, missing that one inside of the area. The ball breaks outside. Kick there by David, and that one going wide of the mark. Very, very wide, ill-directed, not well-directed at all. There. Ocean Mills.
Well, Johnny David looking for the NFL goals instead of the football goals there on that occasion there, Charles. That would have been a very good point upfield.
Indeed. I often speak about the players playing in the Premier Division. There should be more quality players than that. We're not expecting to see ball going so far from the upright and high over the crossbar. We needed to see them between the woodwork, as we say, closer to the goalkeeper.
Well, that depends on how much work you put into your craft, Charles. I mean, you are a teacher by right, and you put in a lot of work to get out the excellence of your students.
That's right.
The more work you put in, the better your students are. So the more work the players put in, the better the game will show up on the field of play. And definitely at times you can see the difference between players who put in the work from who don't.
Definitely. So the throw comes in there from Odell, all the way downfield, looking for Wilkes. Wilkes unable to latch onto the one. The ball being picked up there by Batiste, taken away by Lawrence. Here comes the speeding Johnson, turns it inside, finds Wilkes looking for Johnson's trying to streak between, followed there by Mazzari. Johnson wins the race, finds Mazzari inside of the box, and two players collapsing there quite smartly on top of it, picked up there in the middle of the field. by David. David goes to the right side of the field. They're coming away with it in the town, down the center. Picked up by Dakari. Dakari not being able to go forward. The ball intercepted. This one diagonal pass. Picked up there by Wills. Turn in the center circle. Looking for some space. Goes to the far side. Looking for Tyreek. Tyreek takes that one down. Finding a bit of space. Turns that one inside. Finds Queely. Shaquem Queely finds Tyreek Queely on the left side, trying to get that one across, sort of trying to swing that one back. Too much pace on that one, getting it very high, not well directed. I was expecting something much better from Tyreek.
Village has not been doing too well on the offensive third of things. You know, they're missing some of the quality attacking players, but nonetheless, you have to work with what you have. And we see Ardell Fleming going down, falling a bit awkwardly there. He's not been having his best game so far, Charles. But you know, he can get things in order. Just as you speak, he wins that one, and Ardell looking for some space. Goes inside, finds Wilkes. Wilkes looking to find some space. Tacks back, goes left side, finds Queely. Queely goes further left, finds Tyreek. Tyreek controls, looking for space. Looking to find overlapping Queely there, as it is broken up there by Roberts. So Newtown continues to be strong and stern in defense. They are not giving up much space to the Village team.
Leroy Hanley picks that one up inside the attacking half. Ball being turned back. Leroy Hanley boosts that one inside. Not getting it as well directed as he like. He challenges in the middle of the field. The ball breaks. On this right side, picked up by Ode. Ode finds Lawrence. Lawrence goes further to the right side. He finds Mazzari. Mazzari, he turns it all the way back to the custodian outside of the 18-yard box. Goes to the left side, ill-directed, crossing the goal. Picked up there by Dennis Fleming, gets it under control. He finds Leroy Hanley, turns it inside, finds Queely. Shaquem Queely back to Leroy. Leroy Hanley cuts on the inside, looking for a bit of space, a diagonal pass, shifting the play, looking for the man Ardell Fleming, tracking this one down on the far right side, overlapping well. Looking up, looking to control, not being able to control that one. And the ball goes across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in to Escrive Newtown. Coming up against the Ramsville Superstars is always a fight, always is this strong rivalry. You can hear the noise coming from the bench. We're winning the players on. We do not have the crowds here at Warner Park as yet, but we understand that those persons who are fully vaccinated can go and see the sporting events. So we're hoping we can have some fans back as soon as possible, fully vaccinated, of course. So one goes across the western touchline. It's going to be a throw-in to Ramsville Superstars, attacking the southern goal on this occasion. No goals as yet. 53 minutes into the game. The score is 0-0 here at Warner Park. One turn inside, looking for the speedy Johnson, trying to get down the right side. The challenge been put in there, and this one comes across, and the goalkeeper Zakil Brown just looking at that one going into the side netting. But you saw the speed of Johnson once more.
Yes, and get it away from Springer there, but not being able to put in a perfect cross there for Wilkes, as Village continues to struggle into the attack. And you know, just as I was talking about Ardell, you know, he continues to struggle as well. As we see Springer gives that one away and win back there by Johnson. Johnson is fouled there by Springer, and Village owning themselves a free kick right on the near side, the near western touchline, as Ardell Fleming sets it, as Village sends up all of their top butters. We have the two big centre backs going up. We have Lawrence, we have Wilkes. Well, Ardell is on the end of this one, and he plays it over, looking for Fleming, and that one is Butter as Village. Two Village players swinging there, that one and that one missing the upright. Not a chance going up big in there. We had Francis and Johnson going at that one at the same time. Not sure if Raheem was the one getting his foot on that one, Charles. Raheem not being able to get that one on target.
And then the opportunity for the Ramsville Superstars to score, and that opportunity going up big in. They'll have to do much better when they get in front of the goal in the final third. Here they're coming forward looking for Wills. That one eludes him and goes all the way back. And covered there by Javid Matthew. Zakil picks that one up He's looking upfield now, looking for his players to move about, looking for some space as well. The score here at Warner Park after some 55 minutes is a 0-0 situation. Fairly even Steven game, but opportunities going a begging on both sides. This one turned inside, swiveling and turning, picked up there by Dakari Phipps, now getting to the thick of thing, trying to put that one through, looking for the players, tracking that one down on the left side. A good coverage here by the defender. Allow that one to go across the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick to the Ramsville Superstars. We did not give you the officials in the middle. David Phipps holding the whistle tonight. David Phipps, Ike Innes, the assistant official, Leroy Paris as well, another assistant official, and Hakeem Harvey is the fourth official. The match or the referee assessor is Troy Mills. And so we have all the officials in place. We tell you that the coach for Newtown is Earl Jones, the coach for Ramsville Superstars, Leroy Liebert. Here they are, Village having to defend. Raheem putting that one upfield, looking for Wilkes to go forward. A bit of a tussle in the middle of the field, and an infringement called by referee Phipps. It will be a dead ball situation to Ramsville Superstars, trying to push forward just inside the defensive half of Newtown, taken there by Dennis. Fleming goes to the right side, picked up there by Ordell. Looking for some space on this right side, trying to cut between some two defenders, goes across on the side foot, looking for the man. Johnson turns and takes a shot on goal. That one very wide of the mark, a swift shot, a snapshot, so to speak, just outside the area, trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard, and that one going wide of the mark. It's going to be a goal kick to the Ramsville Superstars. Is 57 minutes into the game, still a 0-0 situation here at Warner Park. Both teams battling it out, not trying to give a notch, but it could have easily been 1 or 2, 2-0, 2-1, that sort of thing. But what could have been, it has not been. It is this one on the left side of the field, cut out there by Newton. They're trying to go forward now on the right side of the field. Robert Swilly trying to cut on the inside, looking for the player on the outside, coming forward, gets that one across, but a bit too strong and going over the head. The on-rushing player, it looks as though we had Dakari trying to get on the end of that one, and Derek, that one eluding them a bit too high, could not get up for that one, went across the goal line.
Yeah, so another poor cross again coming in there from Esgrave Newtown, but it's Newtown, it's Village looking to build on the right side. Ardell goes back to Raheem Francis. Francis takes his time. Village looking to build from the back. Raheem with a long punt, looking to switch side all the way over to Tyreek, as Tyreek looking to challenge Jabari. Tyreek comes away with it, and it's a one-on-one battle here. Tyreek looking to find Johnson. Johnson not miscontrolling that one there, not being able to control to himself. But it's Village still. Ardell cuts on the inside, looking to switch side again, goes over to Tyreek once again. Tyreek looking to swing that one into the penalty area, and Newtown booting that one away as Javid Matthew with a diving header. As Roberts now looking for the carry. Phipps, the carry turns, looking for space, looking to get away from the defense of Village. The carry finds Mitchum. Mitchum want to beats his man. Mitchum now looking to get direct field. Mitchum fires one as we see Smith just powering down that one there, Charles. And Zakis with a poor distribution out. That one slammed into the back of the head of Mitchum, as Mitchum is a bit shaken up there. But lovely shot there by Mitchum, and Zakis equal to the task. But Village looking to counter attack. It's now Queely with it, and he's met there. He's taken down there by David, as David throwing up his hands in the air in frustration there, Charles. Not liking that call there.
He'll have to be very careful there. The referee will not have anything to do with that. Having a few words with him in the process, bringing down the player outside and then gesticulating and having a little exchange. Now showing good sportsmanship, pulling back Shaquem Queely to his feet is David. And he'll have to be very, very careful. It's a dead ball situation to the Ramsville Superstars. The score here at Warner Park remains a 0-0 affair. And I'll hate to know that we can close things down tonight, and we have not seen any goal at all into the back of the net, but the opportunities have been there for either team to to put this one away. Here is the man Ardell outside of the area, and he strikes that one very hard. A brilliant goalkeeping there in the part of Zakil going to the turf. A player going back in defense. It could have been Imran Brown. Kimran Brown
getting across,
getting across
himself there,
and he's on the turf.
Get caught napping there, Charles.
Yeah,
racking up as the referee was pushing back and setting the wall. Ardell playing quickly there to Joseph Wilkes, and Joseph Wilkes firing at will, as we see Kimran Brown sacrificing himself with an outstretched leg, keeping that one out of the back of the goal there, and forcing Village from going up 1-0. But it's still 0-0. It's a corner.
Still 0-0
for Village, as Kimran Brown gets some attention there from the physios.
Well, he's on the carpet, hoping to get back to his feet. A very important player for the Escrive Newtown. Not wanting to lose him. He has put in a human service here for the Newtown team all night. And this time saving the day at the last moment there for the Escrive Newtown team. This one was heading goalwards. It was a powerfully driven shot along the ground. And at the last moment, there came Kimran Brown blocking that one. The goalkeeper was right in position as well. He was able to intercept that one and get it across the goal line. A terrific save there by Kimran Brown. He's back on his feet. He's going to go off for a few minutes, and then he'll probably be back on. A bit of a limp there, trying to straighten out the muscles. Derek, you probably had one of those type of injuries.
Yeah, well, it was a powerful shock shot, and
yes, had to stretch.
He pushed out the leg and probably just shocking up the leg and the muscle there, but Mazzari hitting that one, and Newtown not managed to keep that one in field, so it's another corner kick for Village. As you see now, a substitution will be made for Rams Village Superstars.
Well, it looks as though Rams Superstars bringing in the number 20. Number 20 in Ligan. Yes, he's Javante Levi coming onto the field of play for the number 16 Mazzari. Also taking out Shaquem Queely, and we see the number 12 in Dylan Keynes coming onto the field of play. This one comes across, and Newtown having to defend once more. Coming away with it, Baptiste, a bit of a push in there in the small of the back. The ball being kicked away, and there by Johnson. A little of a hothead there in the middle of the field. The referee tooted the whistle and not liking the call on that occasion, and booting the ball away. The referee going for his card, and so Johnson receiving the first yellow card of the game there. Ocean Mills.
Yeah, so Johnson there, bit frustrated there, not holding it together. I hate to see players getting cards for silly plays like this.
The game was going pretty well, and there was Johnson losing his cool and putting the ball away after a call was made by the referee Phipps. David Phipps holding the whistle tonight. It's going to be a dead ball situation to Escrive Newtown. They're attacking the southern goal. They're playing in their red and white, and Village Superstars, who traditionally will be playing in red and white, they will be having a clash of jerseys as Village Superstars go into their second jersey. It looks as though the referee having a few words there with Hakeem Harvey, the fourth official, and getting back onto the field of play. Let us see what will happen. He's asking the players to take it down. This one turned on the inside by Javid. Javid goes further to the right side. Here's Isaac chipping that one over, looking for some movement on the top. The ball headed in there by Dennis Fleming. Good defensive work. Leroy Clark gets it upfield, finds the player on the outside left. Tyreek ushers that one down the left side. Johnson trying to streak down on the left side, trying to get that one inside. The ball goes across the goal line. It's going to be a goal kick to Escrive Newtown. The score remains here. After some 64 minutes, the score remains a 0-0 situation. It looks as though we're going to have another substitution, this time by Escrive Newtown. The number 38 is coming out. That's Jabari Isaac taken out. That's the right defender. And then number 19, Newtown making a double change there for Newtown as well. Number 16 been brought in for Newtown as well. That's Brown, Kevin Brown. Okay, brother to brother.
So it seemed like
Kimran Brown out,
Yeah, so
and Kevin Brown in. And we have Jabari Isaac been taken out as well. But here they come now. They are on the attack. Newtown, the ball being taken away there, picked up there by Dennis. Dennis goes further inside, finds Leroy. Leroy handy boots that one up the left side of the field, looking for Tyreek. Not being able to get there, intercepted there by Javid Matthew. Down the right side of the field, they're trying to come forward, looking for Leve. Leve not able to control, picked off there in the middle of the field by Leroy Hanley, trying to split between some two players, picked up there by Roberts. Again, the ball tackled away there by Raheem. Really superstars going on the attack. A bit of a boot being pushed in there by Batiste. It's going to be a dead ball situation. Probably is the carry. On that occasion, the carry Phipps. We see the players getting a little too excited here. They realize the minutes are ticking away, and either team wanting to score and probably get a win in tonight's game, looking for 3 points instead of 1. Here's a dead ball situation. Dennis will pick that one up. No, is Lawrence. Lawrence boosts that one into the penalty area. The ball intercepted. Here they're coming forward down the center of the field. The ball headed across there finds Jeffers, turn back in defense, finds Rahi all the way back to the custodian. And Smith boots it upfield quite calmly on that occasion. Newtown still trying to mount an attack, finds Roberts on the far side. The ball being taken away by Dennis. Dennis swiveling and turning. Just about the center line, gets the man up on the left side of the field, finds Tariq. Tariq finding a bit of space, but caught in an offside position on that far side. He would have to be very careful, make sure he's looking at his line. This one turn inside Newtown again, cuts across the center of the field.
So Charles, as we see Village bringing in Dylan Keynes, putting him in the centre back position, and Dennis Fleming has been pushed up into the defensive midfield position. So Village switching and turning around things a bit here, as looking to get something out of this game, but it's David with it. David, long punt over the top as Francis gets on the end of that one. You now have Levi looking to get that one upfield, but win back there by Batiste. That's Kylan Batiste inside to Mitchum. Mitchum controls, looks up, goes square, finds Roberts. Roberts goes further left to Matthew. Matthew controls, come back inside, finds Roberts. Roberts with a poor pass and hitting that one into touch. As that one goes out on the eastern touch line. So it's a throw-in for Village. Just about getting into the 69th minute of play here, Charles, as time continues to tick away. Both teams looking for that go-ahead goal, and the fans themselves waiting and sitting on the edge of their chair, wherever they are, looking at this one. You know, and just hoping that we can get a bulge in the old onion bag.
Well, something is about to happen. Both of the teams are working tremendously hard. The players down on the far side. Probably is Tariq on the far side. It will be a dead ball situation to Newtown. The Fiji are now coming onto the field of play. Scored here to Warner Park with some 21 minutes remaining. It's still a nil affair. The player is down. The Fiji will get on and try to work on that player. We are seeing double substitution by the Ramsville Superstars and also the Escrave Newtown team. Both teams are hoping to win this one. This one turned inside by Matthew. Looks the chip that one over is David. David looking for some movement from Lawrence on the top, trying to get a shot, trying to swing that one inside. The ball being blocked. Bit of a push in there on Dennis. Ball being picked up in the middle of the field by Lawrence. Chips it one forward. He's looking for Wills. The ball breaks down, rolls back to Odell. Odell Finds Raheem, not getting it on target as well as he would have liked. Swiveling, turning. Is Batiste trying to cut on the inside. The ball being taken away by Joseph Wilkes. He finds the man cutting through the center is Levi. He's going up on the right side. Here is Village Superstars with a move up on that right side. The ball intercepted there by Springer. Springer now coming forward, turns that one back. Picked up by Johannes. Johannes spreads that one wide. Looking for some movement on the far side. Finds it two. Coming forward there is Roberts looking for the player running onto that one. He was expecting the carry Phipps on that occasion. Not getting there calmly. The ball being taken away there by Dylan. Dylan up the center of the field. He finds Dennis. Dennis goes back. Finds Dylan. Dylan Keynes now powerful right booter trying to switch the play. Find Odell on this fast. Levi in fact. Wilkes swings that one on the inside looking for the man Johnson. Not getting there on this occasion. And here comes Johnson. Well, it's Roberts on the far side. Turns it back. Finds Matthew. Matthew looking for some support. Goes back to the right side. This one turn on the inside. Finds the carry Phipps. Touches it on the inside. He looks for David. David goes square. Looking for Johannes. Johannes goes further to his left. Finds the overlapping Springer. Springer looks up now. Curls that one on the top of the box. And defensive work by Lawrence once more. Picked up there by Wilkes. Wilkes calms it. Turns it inside. Finds Lawrence. Lawrence is trying to break free. Looking for the man rushing onto that one is Johnson. Not being able to get there. Bit of a push in. Work there for the defense of Newtown. Player going to the carpet. Play continues. Nevertheless, Matthew picks it up. Boots it to the far right side. Finds the carry. The carry is looking for some support. Touches it back quite calmly. Finds Roberts. There with it. Newtown in the attacking half now. Trying to get some movement on the top. Misdirected pass. Easily picked off there by Fleming. Odell turns it inside. Fleming back inside. Finds Wilk. A bit of a hook by a Kimber Lawrence. Pulling the player to the turf there. Wilkes. It will be a dead ball situation to Ramsville Superstars, still in their own half. Picked up by Raheem. Raheem goes to the right side. He finds Odell. Odell with a bit of space. Trying to spring the man Wilkes forward. Not getting there. Ball taken down by Johannes. Johannes dribbles one player. Looks for some support. Goes square. He finds Matthew on the far side. Newtown's trying to build this one. Turn back. Find David. David looks up. Looking for some movement on the top. Turns it inside, finds a Kimber. Kimber turns inside, turns it, finds Johannes. Johannes with a bit of space outside, takes a shot, and that one going over the crossbar. Not well directed, should have been better. Need to keep it closer to the ground there. And Derek Ocean Mills, not the sort of strike you like to see from distance.
No, Newtown, they're looking to take their shots, but not getting their head over the ball, as we saw Village making another substitution. There's Tyreek can't continue, so we saw Merritt coming in to replace him. So Village with another substitution, looking to get things up and running. And it's ball down into the channel. Springer is being challenged here by Levi, and the whistle goes against Levi, but Levi stays on the ground. Is it Levi? No, it's Joseph Wilkes. Three of those players looking so much alike. We have Levi, Wilkes, and Ardell. Three of them built the same way. And it's a push in the back there by Dylan Keynes, getting away with that one there on Kimber Lawrence, but it's Newtown. Kylan Batiste looks up, turns on the inside, looking for some space, looking to tread through that one, but put away there by Dylan. Control win back by David. David goes deep to Kevon Brown. Brown comes left side to Springer. Springer inside to Kylan. Kylan looking for space, goes back to Springer. Springer goes back to Brown. Brown goes square, finds Matthew. Matthew goes further right, finding Batiste again. Batiste gives it away, and Village now looking to mount some attack here on Newtown. That's Dennis Fleming looking to get forward. Win back by Newtown. David sticking in the leg there, hitting that one over. Controlled by Phipps. Phipps goes back to Batiste. Batiste swiveling and turning in midfield. As a little mix up there between David and Batiste, but Newtown still in control. We have Springer goes inside, find David. So Newtown with a bit of possession here, Charles, just punching it around, looking to get on the back end of Village, as we see Raheem is chipped up and taken down there by the Carey Phipps. So it's an infringement against Newtown.
Well, Newtown working tremendously hard on that occasion. Raheem coming across from a defensive position and put it in the head, but was infringed there by the Carey Phipps. The score here at Warner Park with some 15 minutes or so to go. It's a 0-0 affair. This one looks as though it can taper out into a draw, but still quite a bit of time remaining. Anything can happen. Looking for Akimba Lawrence trying to break away from defense. A bit of a tussle there for it on the top of the box, and finally Village Superstars having to clear, picked up there by Leroy Hanley in the middle of the field. Finds Merritt dribbling and turning, going to the left side of the field. Here is Village Superstars trying to build a player. Johnson trying to get behind the defense, trying to square that one across. That one being blocked across the goal line. It's going to be a corner kick to the Rams Village Superstars. There was Johnson trying to speed away, trying to get behind the defense, and Kevin Brown was able to close that one down and getting it across the goal line. It's going to be a corner kick to the Rams Village Superstars. They're going to try to dump this one into the penalty area and create some difficulty there. Zakiel Brown is on his goal line, the custodian for Rams Village Superstars. This one comes across and Zakiel comes off his goal line quite sharply and latches onto that one, rolls it to the far right side now. Here comes Newtown trying to speed down at the right side. A bit of a hold in. It's going to be a dead ball situation to Escrive Newtown just inside the defensive half of Rams Village Superstars on the left side. Probably an infringement there committed, was it by Lawrence? It's going to be, the player is still down on the field of play. Minutes are ticking away. Just about some 30 minutes remaining. The referee now signaling for the physio to come on to the field of play. I find that the players are going down too easily, Derek. Probably eating too much conkles and the chicken, the salt is stuff, and not eating right. They're going to the carpet too often and staying down.
Too much of the fast food, you know, they're not eating much of the ground provision, as we see Village making another substitution as they bring in Rogers, Kwande Rogers. Not sure who he has replaced.
Another tall player for the Rams Village Superstars, Kwande. And so we have seen Javante Levi. We've seen Kwande come onto the field of play. And let us see if that will give them the opportunities that they've been hoping for. They're down to some 12 minutes or thereabout and hoping for something to happen. The player is still down on the field of play on that far side and receiving some treatment. A player from Newtown. It's not Roberts, is it? No. Could be. And probably. I haven't seen where Roberts is on the near side here. Kylan Baptiste, a nimble little player in the middle of the field. Baptiste, not a player that they would want to lose at this time. It's still a 0-0 situation here at Warner Park, and the minutes are ticking away. The final game for tonight, we have had two games so far. And the first game ended in a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. Yeah, between the Oro Jets coming up against Connery. It was a 1-1 situation. This one looking as though it's going to be a 0-0 draw as well. It's probably the night for the drawn games, Ocean Mills.
Well, we see Kylan Baptiste won't be able to continue as the stretcher comes on. I think Lawrence for Village looked like he has been substituted for Rogers. So Lawrence is out, and
so Lawrence been taken out for Kwande Rogers been brought in, number 25, and just with some 11 minutes remaining of regulation time, Village Superstars been putting in a few defensive players. Dylan Keynes, he's also a defensive player, but Levi is an attacking player, so it's really been balanced out. Another player coming on to the field of play for the Rams Village Superstar, well, that's Newtown, and number 80, Khalifa Liebert been brought on for Kylan Baptiste, perhaps, and So the teams are changing up, looking for reinforcements and getting fresh pair of legs out there. A number of the players been knocked off and probably partially injured and not wanting to risk it in the middle of the tournament. But I think the players need to work a little more on their fitness. This one shifted to the right side.